Yeah, it certainly has been, Rich. KB1SNB, south of Fort Bragg in North Carolina. Last time we chatted, it was March of 2020. Seems like an eternity ago. Heck, a whole pandemic ago for all that matters. 73, have a great day. Enjoy that Carolina weather. KB1SNB, NJ2US. Next up, Kilo Delta 9ZZ.
This is Kilo Delta 9ZZ, Portal 8. Name here is Jim, Julia, Wendy, Mike. My home QTH is Fort Wayne, Indiana, but I'm currently broadcasting from Monroe County, where it's 81 degrees, going up to 84, and we have 80% chance of precipitation today. Over.
Yeah, it sounds like we have a similar forecast. I know they're forecasting some storms or at least heavy rain here by the time this front moves through. And maybe we'll get a break on the temperature. But a nice 5-9 signal from Fort Wayne, Indiana, Jim, and I appreciate you being there. Last chatted on July 9th. Do you have any other traffic for us?
Not at the moment. You're also 5-9 here in West Virginia, over.
Thank you so much for that report, Jim. Appreciate it. Have a great day. Clear at KD9ZZ NJ2US. Next up, Kilo Delta 2 Whiskey Alpha, Mike. Thanks, Bob. You're light. You know, you're about 4 and 4. That's about typical for what I hear from you, and I do appreciate you checking in. And also, thank you for being a lifetime member. 21131. Anything else for us today, Bob? Thanks, Bob. 73. Have a great day. Call sign containing Tango Juliet.
This is Whiskey 2, Tango Juliet. Tom in Binghamton, New York. Good morning, Jeff, and everybody in the net. We've got a kind of cloudy day here and a nice cool 72 degrees right now. Might get some showers in later. No traffic, just stopping by to say hello. Back to net. Whiskey 2, Tango Juliet, life member.
You bet. Thank you, Tom, for your lifetime membership. You're on the roster, 20643 from Binghamton, New York. And thank you for checking in with a 5-8 signal. Sounding pretty good down here in Cape May, New Jersey. Take care. Clear with W2 Tango Juliet. November, Juliet 2, Uniform Sierra. Name is Jeff, Cape May, New Jersey. Next on my list, Kilo 8 Whiskey Yankee.
Kilo 8 Whiskey Yankee. Handles Rich. Romeo India Charlie Hotel. Warren, Ohio. 74 degrees. Very good morning to everybody. K8WYY bye.
Thank you, Rich. 5-8 to 5-9 signal from Warren, Ohio. Appreciate your checking in. And it's been a few months since you and I chatted. It would have been back in March of 2022 when you last visited with me here on 7255. Have a great day, and hope the week goes fast for you. Take care. KAWYY and NJ2US. And let's see, next on the list, Kilo Yankee 8, Uniform Victor Sierra. Any Uniform Victor Sierras on the frequency?
Victor Sierra. Morning, Jeff. How are we doing this morning?
I apologize. I slightly doubled with you because I had an ambiguity on the call. The call sign I have is not correct. The Uniform Victor Sierra, before we continue, can you just give me your full call again phonetically?
Kilo, SO8, Uniform Victor Sierra. See what's up?
I got you, Mike, 8490. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, Jeff. Thanks for picking up the net morning. I'm over here in Canton, Ohio. We're just gearing up for Pro Football Hall of Fame festivities next week. So a little hectic around this area this time of year, but we'll get through it. Had a slight little tornado warning in the middle of the night last night and get us up, but not too much damage or anything, so we're moving on this morning.
Oh, wow, Mike, that's a bit scary, especially when you get woken up by the warning. What do you have there for warnings? Sirens, or do you have tone alerts? What do you do out in your end of the country?
We got like a cell phone alerts. It'll come through. We do have sirens, local sirens, but they're fairly hard to hear depending on which way the wind's blowing.
Yep, certainly understand that. That's all we had back in the day, but now with cell phones and being able to get those alerts, that's great. Because I noticed that front was pretty violent as it was coming across Ohio last night, so I'm not surprised that it had some circular and some tornadic activity. Take care, Mike. Thank you very much. Clear at KE8 Uniform Victor Sierra. Next on my list, November 8 X-Ray Lima, Quebec.
Hey, good morning, big guy. How's the audio over your way this morning?
I think you sound great.
Okay, now I'm testing with the people that I think that sound pretty awesome. How's that sound to you?
Well, here you go. Let me play it right back to you.
Yeah, I'm testing with the people that I think that sound pretty awesome. How's that sound to you?
What do you think?
I think you're a freaking genius. N8XLQ, Lenny. Man, it's good to hear your voice this morning, dude. I was like, I had a bad night last night. I got here, I'm going to put this on, I'm going to hear these people, and I'm going to talk to them today, and I'm going to feel better. And it's absolutely what just happened with my new stuff. And I'm pretty stoked about it, this radio and stuff. I pulled out some signals with that BC tune in the back on the front of that thing, and it reminds me of the pre-select on my old FT101Es, and I got two 101Es, a mid-serial and a late serial, and they've got that pre-select on there, and it works pretty much the same, except the VC tune now. It's digital brilliance on what a pre-select used to be. This has just been expounded on it. It's incredible. I could hear things I couldn't hear on the 991A because I had them listening to the same antenna and the same signals. So if you're thinking about spending a little money on a bigger radio and you want to move up, I can tell you that the receiver in here is nicer than the 991A. That's my experience so far. N8XLQ.
That's awesome, Lenny, and I'm looking at your QRZ page. I see that one of the 101Es up there on the shelf, and I had a couple 101Es myself back in the day, and I always loved the radio. It just had a really nice rugged look to it. I think the only complaint I had about it is such a minor thing. I wasn't crazy about the metal VFO ring around the tuning dial. I like VFOs where the numbers are behind a reticle and in a line. That was the only thing I did not like about that run of Yaesu was the metal ring designating the kilohertz for the VFO. I mean, it was, as I recall, it was gear driven, so that made it kind of neat. But anyway, that's cool, Lenny. Good luck with it. Sound good and good sound and signal. Have a great day.
Right on, big buddy. Thanks for getting me in through the door and all that stuff and having a chat and got the signal report done. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, today's a whole lot nicer out here in Radio Land than it was yesterday and the day before. And boy, oh boy, this is actually like a whole nother world today. It's so nice and quiet. So anyways, y'all, take care. Thanks for listening to me for a little bit. I'm going to go get another cup of coffee and look for me on Parks on the Air today. I'm going to be bouncing all over that game. So take care. It's Lenny, N8XLQ over here in Huron, Ohio, right on Lake Erie. Y'all have a good day.
Lenny, I can tell. Lenny loves him some amateur radio, just what the doctor ordered for my brother there. That's good, Lenny. I can just tell from a mental point of view that you are just feeling it and really getting in touch with what is important to you and really makes you a happy guy, man. It's just so exuding from your presence and voice, Lenny.
Yeah, well, when I was a kid, I could play with a rubber band and have a really great time. So that's what I'm like. You put great toys in front of me, and I'm gonna have a great time. I don't care if I got a headache or I'm sick. It's still gonna be fun.
All right, man. It sounds like what you're saying there is it doesn't take much. 73, Lenny. Have a great day. N8XLQ, NJ2US. Next up, November 9, Romeo India Victor.
Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, ECARS. This is Bill, November 9, Romeo India Victor in Danville, Illinois. I don't know what's up with my audio. I hope you can copy me there all right. But anyway, our weather here, we have 71 degrees right now, going up to 78, and the chance of thunderstorms. And that's about all I got going on here in Illinois. My roster number 9102. And I hope everybody has a great day. Thanks for picking me up. Thanks for running the net there, Jeff. So I'll catch you next time around. NJ2US and 9RIV.
Okay, very good. Bill, you know, you're perfectly readable. I don't know whether, let me just play you a snippet. This is what it sounds like here.
ECARS, this is Bill, November 9, Romeo India, Victor, in Danville, Illinois.
Probably notice that there's a little bit of bassy and, you know, no treble, no mids, no highs. What radio is that, Bill?
This is a 101 MP, and I'm running a Heil 781 mic on it, so I may have to go back there and make some adjustments there.
Okay, yeah, so the 101 MP's got a really nice parametric equalizer section in there where you should be able to pull down some of those lows and maybe bump up some of the, you know, in the parametric equalizer, somewhere around starting at around 1600 hertz, 1.6 kilohertz, maybe up through 2K. And up in 3K, you want to bump them up and then maybe pull down the 250s, the 250s to 300s, maybe pull them down a little bit if you got something you can hear yourself on. And the radio, certainly with that microphone, that 781 is a very nice dynamic studio mic. You should be able to get that thing tuned in just nice to your voice. Bill, good luck to you. Thanks for being a member, 9102.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff, and thanks for the advice, sir. I'll work on that, see what I can do with it. 7-2, I'll catch you later.
You bet. That's Bill, Danville, Illinois, and really a nice strong signal strength-wise, 5 and 8 here in Cape May. All right, this is NJ2US. I got Vic on deck. It sounds like he's been able to dodge a lot of the electrical activity out there in Bear Gap, Pennsylvania. Vic, I'd love to turn it over to you. WA4THR NJ2US.
Yeah, okay, Jeff, thanks for picking it up. Yeah, we had a bit of lightning there for a while, but looks like things have settled down and mostly moved away, so I appreciate your forbearance in picking up the service. Given all the announcements, I assume, I'll just run with it then, over.
Yep, you're good to go, and band's in great shape, Vic, as evidenced by hearing you very nicely. So have fun. Thanks a lot, and glad everything turned out all right. WA4THR NJ2US out.
All right, 7-3, Jeff. Good morning, everybody. This is Whiskey Alpha 4 Tango Hotel Romeo. My name is Vic, Victor India Charlie. I'm in Bear Gap, Pennsylvania. ECARS number 4760, and I'll continue the shift since the storm seems to have largely passed over me, although I'm going to keep an eye on that little lightning window in my on the screen here. I haven't heard any in a bit, but if it starts showing back up on the screen, I might have to bail. We've already done all the announcements, I think. Let me just do a quick check for any mobiles, portables, or QRP stations. Call WA4THR. Nothing heard, so we'll just continue with a general call-up. Anybody, anywhere, call WA4THR.
Romeo, Bravo 4.
Echo, Mike, Fox, let's go, Motor Force, over. November,
Whiskey Echo. All right, I heard a Kilo Delta 5 Whiskey Bravo something, I think. I'm not sure about that. Electromotive Force, November Echo Juliet. Did I miss anybody?
Kilo Delta 4, India Zulu.
Romeo Delta Golf, WB4 Romeo Delta Golf. Okay, and there was another one there?
Kilo Delta 4, India Zulu.
And KD4IZ. Okay, very good. Let me take these like I think I got them. Was there a Kilo Delta 4 Whiskey Bravo something by any chance, or did I just mishear that? All right, or a Kilo Delta 5 something? All right, well, I'll get the ones I did understand. Good morning, Al. W2EMF, WA4THR.
Good morning, Vic. This is W2 Electromotive Force in New Waterford, Ohio. My ECARS number is 298. And I'm sorry to disagree with Jeff there, but your signal is not nearly as strong as it usually is this morning. But maybe it'll get better as time goes by. It usually does. Well, about 10:30 or so, it starts to really peak up. So we'll see what happens. But anyhow, that's the situation here, Vic. Go back to you, and good luck with your shift this morning. WA4THR, W2 Electromotive Force is pulling the plug and saying 7-3 all the way around. Out.
All right, fairly steady signal, Al. No problem copying you. Well, we're kind of happy for this. We haven't had rain for nearly a month. Things were looking pretty brown out there. Hadn't cut the grass in a month, so getting some rain is good. The lightning, not as much, but we didn't get a lot, and it looks like most of that has gone on past us. So maybe I've got some wet leaf attenuation on the antenna. Al, thanks for checking in. We'll catch you later, okay?
Yeah, okay, Vic, and good luck with the shift this morning. And also good luck with your next cutting of hay. So 73 all the way around, and we'll be pulling the plug. WA4THR, W2EMS is saying 73, and goodbye to everybody. Out.
All right, Al. Yeah, I worked hard to get this rain.
That's right.
I waxed both cars over the weekend. I mean, I don't know much more that I could have done other than actually have a hay cutting laying in the field. But we made it happen, so that's good. W2EMF in New Waterford, Ohio. I'll clear with Al. VE3NEJ. Terry, what's going on up in Kitchener, Ontario? Over.
Well, good morning, Vic. Not a whole lot happening here today. It's just a little bit cool, 66 degrees. Kind of nice. Saving lots of money from running the air conditioner today. Just fiddling around here in the shack that I do most days, listening to the radio, watching a little bit of TV, multitasking. Time well wasted, Vic. Over.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm been so busy working on stuff outside. I'm kind of looking forward to propping my feet up a little bit today, which should be nice. Anyway, good signal from you, Terry. Anything we can do for you today? Over.
No, I don't think so. I just popped in. I can hear you good today, so I thought I'd get while the getting's good. And no other traffic, Vic. 73. Thanks for picking me up. The E3NEJ.
All right, very good. 73, Terry. VE3NEJ up in Kitchener, Ontario. I'll clear with him. Next one up, WB4 Romeo Delta Golf down in Kentucky. Ron, good morning. Haven't talked to you since back in October. Over.
Roger. Well, my wife had knee surgery, so I've been nursed and cooking and cleaning and doing the yard work. So I've been a busy fellow. Well, we're looking for rain. We got sprinkles. We're looking for rain. It feels so good. So we've had hot weather here. So everyone have a great day. I'm running about 20 watts. WB4 Romeo Delta Golf.
Well, doing pretty good for 20 watts there, Ron. No problems. Yeah, we have been very dry, and for the last 3 or 4 days, it has hit 90 or up to 95. So a real hot spell. The rain should help cool things off a little bit. Anyway, good to hear you, Ron, and hope the knee recovery continues. Anything else?
Thanks a lot for letting me in. I appreciate it. Enjoy the net. WB4 Romeo Delta Golf.
All right, 73. WB4RDG, Maysville, Kentucky. Clear with Ron. And hello, Jack. I'm glad I can hear you. KD4IZ, WA4THR.
Roger. Well, I was copying you 5-9 earlier, and you're down to 5-3, so I'm probably down too. But just wanted to say good morning, and glad to hear you dodged the storm. That's a heck of a band coming across there. I'm looking at it on the AccuWeather radar. So it's going to be ugly. We're going to get it probably in an hour or so. Back to you, Vic. WA4THR, KD406.
All right, yeah, not a strong signal at all, Jack, but 100% copy. So that's the good part. Yeah, most of their folks I talked to on VHF this morning were getting heavy rain, thunderstorms, and nothing at all here. So I'm glad we got something. Actually, it looks like it's almost quit now. And the Appalachians take a right turn as they move northeast in this area, and it runs east-west, and that aberration in the mountain range seems to cause the weather to go around us a lot. So that's what's happening again. Anyway, Jack, nice to hear you. We'll talk to you later, all right?
Yes, sir, 7-3, and you are absolutely right about the deflection of the weather pattern. It's always a little bizarre. Now, we got a front that's the south end of that looks like it's headed right for northern Maryland, and it isn't being deflected at the moment, so we'll see what happens. Talk to you later. Have a great morning. KD4IZ.
All right, 7-3, Jack. KD4IZ down in Forreston, Maryland. Clear with Jack. Remind you, you're listening to the East Coast Amateur Radio Service, ECARS, Net control this hour is Whiskey Alpha 4 Tango Hotel Romeo. Name is Vic, Victor India Charlie, and I'm in Bear Gap in eastern Pennsylvania. Anybody anywhere is welcome to check in, but let me know if you're mobile, portable, or QRP. Please call now.
Kilowatt Charlie 1 Mike Romeo.
2 Alpha Kilo.
Correction, November 8, Charlie Juliet, go.
Kilo 8, Delta Zulu Romeo.
KB2MBY, QRP.
All right, KD2MBY, NDY, QRP, KC1MR. I think there was an Alpha Echo in there, at least an Alpha Echo. November 8, Charlie Juliet Golf, K8 Delta Zulu Romeo. Did I miss anybody?
Kilo Charlie 8, Charlie Oscar India.
November Alpha 1 X-Ray.
All right, Charlie Oscar India, NA1X. I think there's still another one in there.
Fox Golf November. Hotel Oscar Romeo.
All right, Fox Golf November, and I think there's one more there.
Fox Golf November.
Yeah, I've got you, Leroy. One more in there. Who is that?
Hotel Oscar Romeo.
One ending in Romeo. Give me that again.
Hotel Oscar Romeo.
Oscar Romeo, I think it is. Okay. Let me run this, and the QRP, of course, gets the first choice. Kilo Delta 2, is it November Delta Yankee? Mike Delta Yankee? I can't remember. WA4THR.
WA4THR, KB2NBY. Kenny Benny 2, not born yesterday. Yeah, morning there, Vic. The name is Ken, again. And Davenport, New York, 74 degrees, overcast, cloudy skies. Had a hell of a rainstorm coming through here last night. Around 5 o'clock yesterday evening, it hammered in Oneonta, and it just drove right in through us. And then we had a good one around 3 o'clock this morning come through. We never lost power, but we don't have internet or the telephone service. Finally came back to the cellular towers at 8 o'clock this morning. So at least we got internet off on our cell phones right now. But they say it's going to take and brighten up and cool off, and I can't wait for that cool temperatures. Yeah, that 90-degree temperature stuff was too much for me. I melted in my Easy Boy chair in the living room with the air conditioner blowing on me. WA4THR, KB2NBY.
Yeah, very good, Ken. KB2NBY, Davenport, New York. And I assume that's the 5 watts on the 705. And it's nice that it's got batteries. If you lose power like that, you can still get on. Yeah, we're down to 67 outside, but the inside is kind of warm. It's still in the 80s inside the house, so I'll be happy. It looks like we're just about at the edge of the western edge of the rain. I'll get some windows open and cool down a little. It was kind of tough. We'd keep the house, open up everything at night, close everything in the morning. The house would stay comfortable until about 4 o'clock, and then it'd be uncomfortable. And boy, you sit down inside, you just sort of pass out. Anyway, good to hear you, Ken. We'll talk to you later, okay?
Hi there, Vic. A better day today than yesterday. 7-3, KB2NBY. ECARS 20233. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye, Ken. 20233 on the list. That was KB2NBY up in New York. Next up, KC1MR. Good morning, Ray. What's happening with you? Over.
Nothing much. It's overcast. We might get some showers later on, although they don't forecast. They do forecast severe thunderstorms. So welcome to summer. How you doing, Vic?
Yeah, we've been having it in the forecast for a couple of weeks, but nothing, not a drop, and things are getting a little crunchy around here. So I'm glad to see it, although it seems to have ended fairly early. I don't know that we got even a half an inch of rain. I don't know that I could even measure it out there, but it's something, and it's the important part is to cool things down, Ray.
QSL. And, we got some rain a couple of nights ago, and it was pretty good. But we're still way, way low. I mean, the whole New England area is really dry. Okay, everybody. You have a good day, and keep up the good work, wherever it is. So hopefully you do get some hay, one more cutting. So WA4THR, KC1MR. Cheers.
Yeah, I'm just glad that I went ahead and did it when I did it, even though it was supposed to be, it was like 3 or 4 weeks early. I had the help on hand, and it wouldn't have grown a bit for the last 4 weeks, so it would have been a waste of time to wait. 7-3, Ray. KC1MR up in Beanstown. We're clear with Ray. Next one up, Alpha Echo. Who was that? WA4THR. We have one with Alpha and Echo in the call somewhere. All right, well, we'll just keep trucking. Maybe we'll get it back to Van moves around sometime. November 8th, Charlie Juliet Golf. I think that's a new one for me. Good morning, sir.
Hey, good morning there. It's Jim from about an hour west of Columbus, Ohio. Yeah, it's 73 degrees out here right now, sun shining, and it's beautiful, nice and cool right now. Everything's working pretty good. I'm talking on that old Kenwood TS440 and a homemade dipole there. And, we just got everything hooked back up last night. I didn't even really get too tired to mess with it.
Yeah, very good. Well, it's doing good. Nice, punchy audio and a good signal here, 5.8 plus. Nice to meet you, Jim. November 8th, Charlie Juliet Golf in Ohio. And when I key that into the log, it says Lakeview. Is that a good QTH?
Yes, it is. It's Lakeview, Ohio. It's an Indian Lake area. I live about 2 blocks from the lake here. And, oh, yeah, it's definitely beautiful. It says Charles on the paperwork, but I go by the middle name, Jim.
All right, Jim, very good. Well, we've got you in the log, and it's a pleasure to meet you. The 440 and the homebrew dipole are working well. Anything we can do for you?
Yeah, you're giving me about 10 over here. I'm not sure what your location is there. And, I know I've talked to you before, but yeah, you're sounding beautiful out here right now.
Well, this is actually the first time you show up in my log, at least on this log. I'll do a quick check just to see if you're in an older log, but that one goes back more than 6 years ago. So, nope, don't show up in that one either. So, first time you checked in with me, you might have checked in with some other things. I am in Bear Gap, which is roughly the center of eastern Pennsylvania, the eastern half, and about 382 miles from you, Jim. Over.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know where you're at. I drove a truck for 32 years, so I'll probably get every road in every town in the United States there and in Canada.
Oh, very good. Yeah, if you drove east on 80 and passed through Bloomsburg, we're about 20 miles south of them. And if you were driving north on 81 and passed through the Minersville exit, we're about 20 miles west of that. So, right 25 from the intersection of 80 and 81. 7-3, Jim. I'll catch you again soon, I hope.
Okay, you know what? I appreciate it there. And 73G and everyone listening out there, and have a safe day, and we'll catch you next time.
All right, N8CJG out in Lakeview, Ohio, clear with Jim. Go get K8DZR in Middleburg Heights, Ohio. Good morning, John.
Hey, good morning, Vic. Kilo 8 Delta Zulu Romeo here, south of Cleveland, about 8 miles from the shores of Lake Erie. And we got 74 degrees this morning and lots of sun. Looks nice. Certainly better humidity-wise than it has been, and it's going to get better. So nothing new to report other than stay cool for the day. Certainly we'll all enjoy some better weather. And that front is now entering the East Coast, and I guess they're going to get some of that rain that we had last night. And I don't know how much we've really had, but it rained pretty good for a few minutes anyway. At 7-3, we'll be listening in here the rest of the morning. Kilo 8 Delta Zulu Romeo.
All right, very good. Nice to hear you again, John. K8DZR, Middleburg Heights, Ohio, south of Cleveland. And it looks like the rain has passed us. There's still some lightning showing to the north, and to the northeast there's still showing some rain. But that was it. I guess that's all we get, although there looks like another part of the front may show up later. We've had this the Iron Dome over us for rain. Still raining all around us, but not on us. So we'll see if any of this next part of the trailing edge of the front hits us. Right now we're in the clear. Anyway, nice to hear you, John. We'll see you later, okay?
Okay, Vic, 7-3, we'll check in with you tomorrow. Have a great day. Kilo 8 Delta Zulu Romeo.
All All right, 73. KHZR in Ohio, clear with him. And West Virginia, good morning, Ted. KHCOI, WH4CH.
Yeah, good morning, Vic. Thanks for picking me up, and glad to hear you finally got some rain. Yeah, we got some thunderstorms, thunder showers forecast to come through here in southern West Virginia today. We seem like every time we get close to drying out, we get some rain. So it's just been all like when we need rain, there it comes. But haven't had that drought yet so far. Usually this time of year we're in kind of a drought until the West Virginia State Fair opens up in August, and then we just get drenched with rain. But we'll see how that goes this year. Back years ago when the fair was back years when I was a kid, all the fairways and everything were they put sawdust in there, and when it rained it was just a muddy mess. But now they've got pavement out there, so it's kind of fancy out there now. Back to you, Vic, KC8COI.
Yeah, they did that out of for the Ambition. They used to hold a flea market out in the middle of the racetrack, just in the grassy area. But that got kind of muddy, so they ended up making actually crushed asphalt. They used something to dig up out of the road. Put that down. That's been pretty good walk. Anyway, good copy from you today, Ted. And yeah, that rain, we only got a lot, but maybe we'll get a little more today. This might at least green up some stuff. Good to hear you, though. We'll see you later, okay?
Yeah, thanks for picking me up. And yeah, that just might be your primer. You might start getting some regular rain now before fall. Thanks for everything you do on the net, and I'll say 73 to everybody. Kilo Charlie 8, Charlie Oscar India.
That's pretty good. KCHCOI down in True West Virginia. Ted, I will go get the brothers from another mother. Joe, you're first. NJ2US Studio.
Good morning to you, Vic. It's nice to listen to this. Really nice signals from almost everybody up here. The name is Joe. The call is NA1X. I'm located in Agawam, Massachusetts, 7 miles away from Leroy. And let's see, ECARS number 10099, and we're expecting a little bit of rain, hopefully more than what you got. Over.
Yeah, and see if we get more. Right now we're busy. Unfortunately, just don't like it, so I can get on the air. That's something. That's the first time I've actually had the disconnect. I had it disconnected last night after several times for the last week, but they said we were going to get it. But the area dropped. So this time at least it's not much. Joe, good to talk to you.
Nope, nothing else. Have a great day. This is NA1X. I'll be listening.
All right, Mr. Joe. And I'll be a good buddy there. Leroy, N1, Fox Golf, November. Good morning, WH4CH.
November 1, Fox Golf, November 1814 on the roster for life. Yeah, I heard my good buddy over there in Agawam with a 5-7 signal, and almost everybody else over there. And it's overcast and 83 degrees, and your signal, I would say, is about a 5-9. Over.
Well, that's good. You were 5-7, 5-8 here. Both you and Joe are coming in nicely, Leroy. Land's got a fairly good footprint today. That's nice.
Oh, nothing more. Just thanks for picking me up, Vic. You're a Q5 signal. Take care. N1FGN will be clear.
All right, step 3. N1FGN in Suffield, Connecticut. So Leroy will clear with him last night. Oscar Romeo in the call. Back to WH4CH.
Victor Echo 3, Hotel Oscar Radio. All copy.
Victor Echo 3, is that Romeo, Oscar Romeo?
Hotel Oscar Romeo has old radio.
All right, is this Robert up in Hamilton?
Negative, it's Tom. My QTH is in London, but I'm actually up in Kitchener.
All right, give me the last 3 letters again. Phonetically, I've copied it wrong.
Roger. Hotel Oscar Radio. Hotel Oscar Romeo.
Oh, Hotel Oscar Romeo. All right, yeah, that's the first time we've talked, Tom. But nice to meet you. London, Ontario, very good. What are you running there?
Okay, I'm running actually battery into a TS 480 Kenwood, and the antenna is a long wire half wire, or inset half wire.
Instead, long wire that I built and brought up here to the cottage for a bit, so it's a bit of an experiment. And of course, they got soaking wet last night, so I'm probably frying a little water out of the connectors. But very good at morning here. Nice humidity is down. It's 22 degrees Celsius, which is room temperature, I guess. So all is well here. I didn't catch your name. I think it was Vic. Maybe come back to that. The E3HOR.
All right, Tom, yeah, it's Vic, Victor India Charlie, and I'm in Bear Gap, Pennsylvania. Well, the battery-powered TS480 and the in-fed long wire are working well. You said you're in a cabin. Is this so this is not your regular QTH in London, Ontario, and is this a temporary setup? Are you operating portable?
I'm operating portable. This is in-laws cabin and on an island. It's in the Trent Severn area called Sand Lake, and it's Walnut Island. And very tall pine trees, so it's just nicely shaded, but makes it a little bit difficult to shoot lines into the trees because there's so many of them. But yeah, so just having a bit of fun on the radio here. The noise level seems to have dropped considerably, considering the weekend seemed to have a great amount of noise here on 40, but right now very quiet. So good talking to you, Vic. I'll leave it. Nothing else for the net, and I'll say 7-3, and I'll be listening. The E3HOR.
All right, very cool. Portable on an island, in a cabin on an island on Sand Lake. Very, very nice setup, and it's working. So have fun out there. Yeah, I'm not getting nearly the amount of QR Nancy that I was getting before. It seems to have settled down quite a bit, but it's the propagation, I guess. What there is probably too close for me to copy it right now. So it's not too bad. Anyway, nice to meet you, Tom. Enjoy yourself in the out there on the lake, and we'll catch you again soon. Okay?
Okay, thanks very much, Vic, and hello to everybody else on net, and have a good week. The E3HOR is clear.
All right, 7-3. The E3HOR portable up there in Ontario. I'll clear with him, and we'll do another general call-up. You're listening to the East Coast Amateur Radio Service. Net control is Whiskey Alpha 4 Tango Hotel Romeo. My name is Vic, Victor India Charlie. I'm in Bear Gap, Pennsylvania. Anybody is welcome, but let me know if you're a mobile, portable, or QRP. Please call now.
K1 Kilo Zulu Papa.
Bravo Uniform Delta.
Whiskey 3 Uniform Alpha Lima.
Bravo Uniform Delta.
Bravo Juliet Golf.
Zulu Romeo Lima.
All right, Kilo Zulu Papa, Bravo Uniform Delta, Uniform Alpha Lima, Bravo Juliet Golf, and one with the Romeo Lima in it. Did I miss anybody?
Whiskey 8 Lima, Delta Mike, W8LDM.
All right, and W8LDM. Very good. Well, let's run this list. And K1KZP, good morning, Ed. How are you doing? W84THR.
Well, good morning, Vic, and good morning to everyone on the net. I haven't been checking in regularly lately. We've just been up against the wall time-wise with all kinds of projects going on. Never seems to end. Anyway, we're here in the hot, humid northeast. It's cloudy. We're threatening heavy rain later on. Hopefully we do, because the grass is squeaky dry. I don't know what that means, but I just made it up, but it is awfully dry. So that's what's going on. We're 10098 on the rock there here in Wilmington, Mass, near Boston. Good morning to everyone, and hope you're all having a great day. K1KZP, back to you, Vic.
All right, Ed. Well, good copy from you. K1KZP up in Wilmington, Massachusetts, 10098. And, yeah, it's been over a month and a half since we've talked, so nice to hear you this morning. Yeah, I've been getting stuff done outside, which is good. I spent several days working on getting the electric fence back up and running after we've had the horses challenge it just a little too much. They're starting to pull the wires down, and time to make them aware once more. And I fiddled for days with an old charger and changing batteries, making sure the solar panel was working. Finally found out the problem was, for 30 years that thing has been there with just a piece of wire stuck in the ground and no ground rod. So all of a sudden I discovered that, and I went, how on earth did this ever work? Drove a ground rod in, and now we can stop bears. Anyway, Ed, good to hear you. Anything else?
No, nothing, but it's not the first time I've heard of something like that. I've had it happen myself. How did it work, and why did it work, and we'll correct it and make it work even better. That's all.
Good luck to you and have fun down there. I hope the weather's as good as it gets. See you later, K1KZ.
Yeah, I was only getting a few hundred volts to ground out on the fence, and I thought, what's wrong with this thing? Once I put a ground rod in, I'm up around 9,000 volts, so that'll get attention. Anyway, see you later, Ed. K1KZB, Wilmington, Mass. I'll clear with them. Next one up, that was W2BUD, I believe. Good morning, buddy.
Good morning, Vic. W848HR. This is Buddy up in Enfield, Connecticut. And Vic, you have the best signal ever. And I've got to check my antenna system. I don't hear anybody but you. And so that's where it is. Yep. Yeah. It's hot up there. It's 84 now. It's going to go up to 88. And then, like everybody else, we're going to probably get some thunderstorms this afternoon. So looking forward to the rain. So Vic, have a good day and thank you so much. 73 Vic, W2BUD.
All right, very good, buddy. Well, thanks for the report. Yeah, you're only about an S6, but you know, propagation isn't always reciprocal, and I was fascinated a number of years ago to read technically why that is in an article. But solid copy and very little QSB today. That's the big change. People's signal are there and noise level's not too bad. So very good, buddy. Have a great one. We'll catch you later. Okay.
73 Vic. Thank you.
All right, that's W2BUD, Enfield, Connecticut. I'll clear with him. Next one up, W3UAL in Virginia. Good morning, Andy. How are you?
WA4THR and the net, W3UAL. Good morning to you, Vic. You've got a great signal coming into Irvington here. I haven't checked in for a very long time, and I figured I'd better. Irvington is about 150 miles south of Washington, D.C. here on the Chesapeake Bay. It's not nearly far enough south. In fact, I'm intrigued by your electric fence. Maybe that's the answer. But anyway, the band's sort of rough this morning. At least I don't have any QSB because I'm not hearing a whole bunch. Today's All-American Day here, talking on a American-made transceiver, and also the antennas made here. So that's the good news here. I hope you're copying me. Back to you.
Yeah, good copy, Andy, and it's been over 2 years since we chatted, back in June of 2020. So let's see, in the past you have had ICOM, you've had, is this an SGC? What's the American radio, over?
I'll give you a hint, it's made in Tennessee.
Well, cool. I'm using Tentec. I have 3 of them here, as a matter of fact. Which one, over?
It's the Omni 6 Plus, and Hercules, I think, is putting out about maybe 350 to 400 watts, but it's just great to see something made in America light up.
Yeah, I have a fondness for Tentec. I've had at least one around since back in the mid-'70s, and I really love the old classic Tentec. Their factory was a dream to go through. It's soup to nuts, you know, kind of your picture book story. How do you make a radio? Everything from winding transformers and injection molding knobs and forming metal cases to populating circuit boards, and it was just neat. I'd like to think they come back. I mean, they exist in name. They have a factory now down near the Dayton, Ohio area, but hadn't made any ham radios for a while, I think. Anyway, it's sounding good, Andy, and nice to hear you. Over.
Okay, thanks for picking me up. And yeah, I have the same philosophy. When I turn this thing on, as they used to say, I put my hands on the radio. Anyway, and by the way, the check's in the mail. I'm looking forward to getting the secret password and my magic decoder ring. Over.
All right. Yeah. Well, and it'll be worth a cup of coffee if you got you know, a couple of bucks too. Anyway, it's very good, and thanks for the support. The memberships a little bit helps with the website, you know, keeping that functional, but most of it goes for scholarships and educational programs for kids and all that kind of stuff. So it's really good. W3UAL, Irvington, Virginia. We'll clear with Andy. Next up, Bravo Juliet Golf in New Hampshire. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, Vic. Good to hear you in there. ECARS number 10405. Finally got some decent weather here. Well, temperature-wise, it's 72 degrees, but we've got a lot of thunderstorms moving in and out today and all of tonight, so we'll deal with that. Roger?
Yeah, that's we thought we were going to see more. The forecast was for some. Nothing happened, for almost a month. 3.5 weeks we hadn't seen anything. But then about 8 o'clock, between 8:30 and 9, it started to rain, and then we started to get some thunderstorms about 9:30, and now we're back in the clear again. 30 minutes later, it all seemed to pass. But, we got some anyway. Anything we can do for you, Joe?
No, sir, Vic. You have yourself a great rest of your net, a good week, and the next time we hear you, we'll pop in and say hi. 7-3, KC1BJG, back to you, sir.
All right, very good. And looking at the radar, looks like that mountain line is splitting the front again. Thunderstorms to the north of us, thunderstorms to the south of us, and we're going to scoot through an opening that looks clear. If I was flying and needed a way around, I would definitely fly over this area. This is the way to get through. KC1BJG, Pittsfield, New Hampshire. We'll clear with you. Next one up, I had Romeo Lima in the suffix. Good morning, WA4THR.
WA4THR, this is N2ZRL, Bob, Middlesex, North Carolina, in the number 20224 for your roster, Vic. We're back home. Over.
Oh, very good. Yeah, we caught you away the last time, so nice to get you back home, Bob, N2ZRL, Middlesex, North Carolina. What's going on down there? Over.
Yo, hot and humid, I'll tell you that. Chance of thunderstorms. That's the name of the game every day this week. Over.
Yeah, they, we've had years where we couldn't get 2 days in a row without rain, but it's been the opposite this year. We haven't had 2 days with rain, so we're still looking to see what'll happen here. It looks like this front is likely might give us a few more sprinkles, but it looks like the bulk of it is skipping right past us once more. Anyway, Bob, nice to hear you again. I hadn't talked to you for a couple of weeks almost, it looks like. Anything else? Over?
No, not at all. Just thought I'd jump in here and say howdy to you, and how did everybody else on the ECARS this morning. And we'll just say 7-3. You probably got a whole bunch of more people that want to get in here. So we'll say 7-3, Vic. Take care, stay safe. We'll catch you on another one. N2ZRL back to net.
All right, 7-3, Bob. We got at least one more waiting to get in. N2ZRL in North Carolina. Clear with Bob. And we'll go get Mike, W8LDM. Good morning, WA4THR.
WA4THR, W8LDM. Good morning, Vic. Beautiful signal coming in here. S8, S9. Armchair coffee all the way, my friend. On a spectacular morning up here. That flood has gone through. We had it all weekend with rain, showers, thunderstorms, you name it, we got it. But it blew through, and we have crystal clear skies out there right now. Temperature 71. Low humidity. We're going to make it up to about 77. So it's a perfect day. Got a little yard work this morning. As soon as I get done here with you, I'm going to go back out there and finish it up. The wife went shopping, and she wanted me to hold off. She wants to help me out there. Still having a little back problem, so she likes to be around so I don't fall or do something stupid. So we're going to be out there here in just a few minutes. Dick, thanks for picking us up. Hope all is well in your home QTH. Always enjoy talking to you, my friend. And if you're up here in the Michigan area sometime, we got to get together for an eyeball. WA4THR, W8LDM.
All right, very good. Well, that would be awesome, Mike. One of these days, I think I've been to Michigan, but I can't remember when it was. It's been many years. I used to get into Chicago off and on for work. But anyway, nice to hear you. W8LDM up in Marysville, Michigan. I'll clear with him. Remind you, you're listening to the East Coast Amateur Radio Service. We're looking for check-ins, and everybody's welcome. Call Whiskey Alpha 4 Tango Hotel Romeo.
Lima Delta Bravo, KNM, K7 Kilo November Mike, Kilo 7 Kilo November Mike, listening. Lima Delta Bravo,
Kilo 3 Juliet Tango Alpha.
Kilo 7 Kilo November Mike.
All right, I got Lima Delta Bravo, Charlie Oscar, Quebec. I think I heard you in there. Kilo November Mike, Juliet Tango Alpha, or were there others?
Sierra Watt number 1, Echo Mike Whiskey.
All right, Sierra Delta Lima and Kilo Whiskey Mobile. Have I got everybody? All right, the Kilo Whiskey Mobile, come on in. KE8KW, Ken, good morning, WA4THR.
Well, good morning. Go ahead, Vic.
I heard you say good morning, and then static crashing. You were gone. KE8KW Mobile, are you up around Intervale or Berlin, or where are you today? Over.
Go ahead without me.
All right. Well, we'll go ahead and log in. Good copy. KE8KW was mobile. He's going back and forth between Intervale and Berlin these days. Well, we'll go get Lima Delta Bravo. Jim, good morning, WA4THR.
Good morning, Vic, and everybody else within the sound of my voice. Kilo Echo 8, Lima Delta Bravo. Jim here at Clay Mill, where we got 84 degrees, Vic. We've got barometer falling a little bit. We've had, about like you, we've got thunderstorms that just skirt us on one side or the other, but most generally we're right in the middle of the bullseye of it. Anyway, the barometer, okay, I already told you about that. 71% humidity, no wind, and overcast skies, Vic. How you doing over there in Bear Gap this morning? Over?
Oh, we're pretty good. It's interesting. If you look at the radar plot of that front that is between the West Virginia-Pennsylvania border and all the way up to Maine, running along the coast, right in the middle you see a little gap. Well, that's us. No rain right in the middle of that front. But it's okay. We had a little bit earlier, so a taste. Anyway, Jim, good copy. Anything we can do for you?
No, nothing else unless you got a bushel basket full of $100 bills you don't want nothing to do with. But you're sounding good here, Vic. You're 5'9", and I'll let you get back to it. And with that being said, Whiskey Alpha 4, Tango Hotel Romeo, this is Kilo Echo 8, Lima Delta Bravo. I'll be listening for a little bit.
All right, Jim, very good. Yeah. Well, I had that bushel basket, and I left it outside because we hadn't had rain for 3.5 weeks. Now they're all wet. And I used water-based ink when I made them, so they're all runny. Not going to be any good. See you later, Jim. K8LDB, South Webster, Ohio. Next up, I think I heard Kyle in there. Thought I recognized the voice. KE8KCOQ, WA4THR.
KE8COQ, you heard me through all the mess. Good morning. No, we had rain Saturday and it knocked everything. We had power outages, cable, internet's down. And how are you, Vic?
Oh, we're doing good. Yeah, we've not had any issues at all. It's just been quite warm. We had like 3 days in a row that it got up into the 90s. So kind of uncomfortable here. But other than that, it was okay and certainly pretty weather. But I did the equivalent of a rain dance. I washed and waxed both cars. I thought, well, that's going to make it rain for sure. Then we got enough that it would have made the cars dirty if I hadn't parked them under shelter. Over.
Roger. We had a heck of a storm. We had 3-foot white caps on the river from a storm. Over.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, not much rain here, although we got warnings that there could be 60-mile-an-hour winds and lightning and thunder. But in our area right here, nothing. To the north of me, 20 miles, yep, they got that. To the south of me, they got that. But we're at this geographic anomaly that keeps the bad weather away right now, I guess. Anyway, good to hear you, Kyle. Anything else?
Nothing else. Have a good night. KE8COQ.
All right, 7-3. KE8COQ, Mason City, West Virginia. I'll clear with Kyle. Next up, K7KNM in Virginia. Good morning, Kurt.
Good morning. This is K7KNM on a different antenna. We're located in Suffolk, Virginia. We've got 86 degrees. We're running barefoot this morning, about 190 watts, and I'm using a Chiro Manzoni magnetic loop antenna. I'm not sure I've got it pointed exactly to you, but really would appreciate a signal report. You're the first contact. This is K7KNM.
Beautiful signal, outstanding, 190 watts on. Is that one of those Italian mag loops that has the big exposed capacitor plates that mesh at the top when you tune it over?
Roger that. You got it exactly correct. Please give me your call and the signal report. I didn't quite get that, and your QTH. I'm kind of curious how I've got this thing pointed here. It has about 6 dB forward gain compared to the back of the loop in one direction, and 25 dB side rejection. So far, you're our first contact. We had some problems with SWR, but we changed coax, and we've got a good match here in 40, and we'll try the other bands later today. So back to you, Vic, K7KNM.
Well, it's doing real well. We are 275 miles apart. I'm in Bear Gap, Pennsylvania. The call is Whiskey Alpha 4 Tango Hotel Romeo. Name is Vic, Victor India Charlie. And you're anywhere, mostly an S8, sometimes almost S9, sometimes it drops down closer to S7, but mostly S8 and a little bit. And I'm impressed. Yeah, I have a little mag loop that I use portable sometimes, and amazing antennas, remarkably portable, but very sharp, which is great if you're trying to get rid of noise and stuff. So a little bit off frequency, and you can see some SWR, but when they're just remarkable. And I've admired that antenna when I've seen it. That's quite a piece of construction, and to get a high power small loop antenna is a pretty good trick. It's all in the capacitor, and that guy had a pretty good idea how he did it. So it's working pretty good, Kurt. What is the rig that you're running over?
Roger, K7KNM. I'm using a Yaesu FTDX 101MP at about 190 watts. What I'm going to do next, I have a linear amplifier, 500 watt linear amplifier, and I'm going to interconnect that into the system, so that should improve signal even more, but I've got to move a bunch of cables and so forth. Biggest challenge with this thing is making sure that you could handle it. It is a beast. They call it the baby loop, but it's more like a beast. It's heavy, and by the time you add the mass and the rotor and all of that, and I've got it on a tilt over one of these DX Engineering tilt mast bases, and that way I can service it if I ever have to. So I really appreciate the signal report, and I'm glad this thing is working. So with that, I'll say 7 3s, and you can move on down the list. Thanks so much, Vic. Great signal, 5-9 from Bear Gap, Pennsylvania, down here into Virginia. So back to you, WA4THR. This is K7KNM.
All right, yeah, it's doing great. I'm very impressed. You were the strongest signal on the band on my pan adapter, so that's working very well, Kurt. And a remarkable antenna. That's very interesting. K7KNM, Smithfield, Virginia. All clear with Kurt. Next one up, K3 Juliet Tango Alpha in Maryland. Good morning, Jim. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Thank you, Vic, for taking me up. I don't know if you can copy me, K3JTA.
Oh, yeah, you're 5'7", armchair copy, Jim, over.
Okay. Yeah, your signal sounds more like a ground wave signal down here. I'm K3JTA, located between York and Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And, yeah, the station that had the baby loop. You're coming in here real nice. You're a 5'7" and really loud audio. So I'm over here in central Pennsylvania. And yeah, we didn't get any of the rain yet. We had just a little bit of drop, but looking at the radar, it looks like the main rain is going to pass us here. They have something forecast for us in the noon hour, but we'll see if we get any of that rain. We like everybody else, we can use the rain around here in Pennsylvania. A couple of places are even considered drought for the summertime. So, all right, great. One of these days, I'm going to get up to Bear Gap and hike around there in the hunting ground. Beautiful area up there, up in coal country. Okay, 73 Vic, take it easy. Kilo 3, Juliet Tango Alpha.
Oh yeah, easy copy, Jim. K3JTA down around York, Pennsylvania. And yeah, we've got, if you like to hike, there's a nice one very close to me, maybe 2.5 miles away, the Weiser State Forest Park, I think. It's a Roaring Creek Park. It runs, it's an old logging trail that runs between Route 54 and Route 42, between Bear Gap and New Media, or closer to Aristides, actually, I guess. But it's kind of neat. Used to ride a bike down that path. I haven't done that for years, but and a lot of hunting grounds around here too. Anyway, Jim, nice to hear you. Anything else?
No, that's it. Thanks a lot, Vic. I enjoy listening to you. And if Jim is still in there, hello, Jim, over there in Ohio, another net controller. All right, 73 K3JTA.
All right, 73. Yeah, we that wasn't much rain to get us out of a drought, but at least we got some, and it's cooled the air down a little. K3JTA in York, PA. I'll clear with Jim. Next up is KC8 Sierra Delta Lima up in Michigan. Good morning, Rob.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Vic. How you doing, sir? Yeah, the 8405 here, the Vic Mobile, Rob, is pretty good. I think I told you I went to that engine show in West Michigan last Thursday. Had a good time. I'm going to do one in Carroll next month. That guy, one of the guys that delivers, has equipment, has an old tool cab CNC 427 gas. The Jersey tests everything but gas station. On that, Vic, how copy?
Yeah, pretty good copy. Once I pointed back at Michigan and good, Rob, KC8 SDL up in Bay City on one of his heat kits, I'm sure, and that sounds good. Yeah, I haven't been to any kind of show. I went to the little ham fest we had locally, but nothing else. No air shows, no Mustang shows. I should have done one of those, but was tied up when they had one here recently. But anyway, the club is actually going to do a river cruise here in a couple of weeks, so we're kind of looking forward to that. Anyway, Rob, anything we could do for you today?
Oh, not too much, bro. Just a couple more things I was going to say. Your signal here came up here about a 5-9 signal. I'll wave a hand to Jim out there this morning. Good morning, Jim. And let me see. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that tractor and engine show. I did go to that one run track. I had a good time. Just one for the day. Had a good time. The one in Carroll, the one guy that's got a bunch of farm tractors, he's got that old showcase GMC. I'm going to get a picture of it. Try to get a picture of it to you. 736, and we'll talk to you another day. Next show, you take care, Vic.
All right, very good, Bob. Yeah, we could probably host an antique tractor show right here on the farm. We've got them. Let's see, 1950 model, 1953 model, 1974 model, and a new one, a 2008 model. That's only 14 years old. That's like brand new. So we have a lot of old equipment here. And I used to do those too. Our local big agricultural fair, the largest in the state, happens in September, and they'll have a whole section devoted to antique tractors and old hit-and-miss engines and farm equipment of various types. Anyway, good to hear you, Rob. 7-3.
Whiskey 3, Juliet.
All right, that's KC8 SDL up in Bay City, Michigan, and I've run my shift out. That's my list and my shift. The next net control is standing by. Let me go back to this antenna. It might be a little better for him, and you can pick it up. It'll be Whiskey November 3 India. Hello, Nate. Good morning. Are you copying? WA4THR.
Okay, I'm glad you changed antennas. I also increased the juice just a little bit here, so make it so you can hear me. Anyway, I'm ready to go. It sounds like you had a pretty good net this morning. Over.
Yeah, I started about 10 minutes late because we had a thunderstorm, but Jeff was holding fort, and even so, ended up with about 26 for the 50 minutes that I did. So that's not too bad. Have a good one. Conditions are really pretty good as long as you're not in a thunderstorm. WN3I, Nate, you've got it. WA4THR 73.
Okay, your signals come up to 10 over, so band's varying a little bit. And we'll see what happens. Okay, we got people trying to check in and all kinds of stuff. Let me get through the, I'm going to bring the power down a bit and get through the preamble, and we'll get after it here. Good morning to ECARS. This is Whiskey November 3 India. Net control for this hour of the East Coast Amateur Radio Service on 7.255 megahertz. Please be advised that this is a direct net, and that all calls are being made through net control. Reward from the list. If you don't get on the list, please wait patiently. There will be another list shortly. Net control for this hour is Nate Kirschman. My call sign, Whiskey November 3 India, and I operate from Shrewsbury in south central Pennsylvania. ECARS operates as a general radio service net. You don't have to be a member to participate. We encourage participation by all radio amps. If you'd like to join in with us as a member, check us out on our website, www.ECARS7255.com.
W3 Juliet Papa, Whiskey 3 JP, copy.
Whiskey 3 Juliet Papa, hang in there with me for a second until I get through the necessaries, and I'll put you right at the top of the list, okay? Okay, let's see. If you'd like to become a net control station, go to the website. You'll find a link to get to either Jim Freed or Bob Goodwin, and they'll get you set up as a net controller. With all that over with, let's get started with check-ins. Give me a second here. November 3, Juliet Papa, good morning.
Good morning. You copy?
Yeah, I hear you. Somebody's throwing a carrier, but we'll deal with it. Go ahead.
Okay, thanks so much. I turned the radio on. I thought the radio was broke. The band sounds so bad today. Maybe you can... Is it the band or is it my radio? It's very unusual for the 40 meters at this time of day. Okay, East Coast number 30763. Up here in Maryland, only about 83 degrees today. I just want to say hello, and East car number 30763 on 7300 running 100 watts. Roger?
Roger, okay. Your name is John, is that correct?
Luke, Lima Echo Kilo Echo, Luke.
Okay, let me be sure I got your call sign correct. Is that November 3 Juliet Papa, is that correct?
Whiskey 3 Juliet Papa.
That explains why nothing matches. Hold on a second. Okay, Luke, now I got you. Mount Airy. Oh, well, you're not that far away from me. Okay.
That's great.
Yeah, we've worked before. It's been a while, back in January. Anyway, good to hear you on this morning. You said you're running 100 watts. You're on the 7300?
That's correct. Yeah, the long wire. That's it.
Okay, Luke, got you in the log. Thanks for the call. And anything else before I move on?
No, thank you very much. You might just let me know, is the band acting abnormal today?
40 meters is always abnormal. This is the most abnormal place to be on ham radio. Over.
Okay, it sounds very erratic this morning. Thanks so much, Net Control. Have a great day. W3JP clear.
Oh, okay, Luke. My name is Nate, November Alpha Tango Echo Nate. I'm in Shrewsbury, south central Pennsylvania. All right, we'll talk to you again. All right, let's check in here and see if we can hear some mobiles. Mobiles only for ECARS. Things are a little weak, but we'll turn up everything we can and see if we can hear you. Mobiles only for ECARS. Go now. Mobiles only for ECARS. Go now. Uniform Echo is what I heard. That's all I heard. What's the rest of the call, please?
Kilo, Alpha 4, Charlie, Uniform Echo, KA4, continuing, Bristol, Virginia.
All righty. Well, once again, the noises started to come up here. It sounds like the wind's blowing around the corner of the building here, here in the headset. So, anyway, but I've got you in there, Dick. A readable signal. If the noise wasn't there, you'd be a whole lot better. Go ahead.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to heard. What's that? 7:30.
Okay, Dick, thanks for the call. Good to hear you. Yeah, you're 4x7. The noise level is at about S5, so that should go down. When I started hearing Vic better, the noise came up, then the noise went down. So it's 40 meters. What can you say, Dick? Okay, well, be safe out there. Where are you headed?
Just coming back from Harbor Freight.
Coming back from Harbor Freight. Okay, did you bring an exciting project home to work on?
Oh, yeah. Well, wait, man, just go up. Back in the tree. So what is this footage of these little figures come home. It's supposed to be only in the tree trunk. And they make new front doors from.
All right. Well, have an enjoyable day. Yeah, when I go to Harbor Freight, I usually come home with a box of something that's not shaped like the thing I want it to be, and it ends up being a construction project. I won't even go into what the last one was, but it was one of those things that was supposed to be cubicle, and it ended up, or it started out life in a flat box, and about 8 hours later, it looked like what they advertised it to be. Okay, 7-3. Have a great day, Dick. And be safe out there. We'll talk to you again, okay? Okay. What am I doing here? Whiskey November 3 India Net Control for ECARS. One more time for mobiles. Mobiles only.
Kilo Yankee 4, Bravo Whiskey, QRC.
Okay, Ken. Kilo Echo 8, Kilo Whiskey. I know that's you. Not suitable for communication. Over.
Wasn't me, Vic.
Can anybody relay him in? I can't hear him. I know it's him, but I can't get anything else.
It wasn't Ken, but it was another call. Ken popped in and said it wasn't he. This is KD4IZ, and I can't really hear or make out what the QRP station is saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was an Echo Whiskey, and that's why I thought it was Ken. Okay, well, if you can hear Ken, I'll check him in too. Let's see if he can, one more time, if we can pick up a QRP station, although we got an awful lot of noise. Who's the QRP station?
Kilo Yankee 4, Bravo Whiskey. Kilo Yankee 4, Bravo Whiskey, over.
Kilo Yankee 4, Bravo Whiskey. I have you in. Good morning.
Good morning, Nate. My name is Alex Alpha Lima Echo X-Ray Alex, and we're in Hampton, Virginia. Over.
Okay, Alex, and you're in Hampton, Virginia. Got you here. Not terribly loud, but you're just right above the noise. How much power are you running there?
Well, Nate, we've got about 10 watts going into a IC 705. So that's about the best we're working with this morning. Over.
10 watts and a 705, and what antenna? You on the Carolina Windham?
Roger.
Okay, well, you're getting here. It's not your fault I can't hear you, though. It's just the way the noise is this morning. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I can't expect a whole lot with 10 watts, but at least we can make contact. Thanks for the pickup this morning, Nate. I'll say 73, and we'll look forward to getting back with you when we can get on to 7300. Over.
Okay, I'm just barely hearing you. You're just right above the noise, Alex. But you have a great day, okay?
Roger, 73, Kilo Yankee 4, Bravo Whiskey.
All righty, let's see if things changed up towards New England. Kilo Echo 8, Kilo Whiskey, are you by there?
Yeah, I'm here, Vic. I've got a little relay problem in my car that rears its head once in a while. Over.
All right, I can hear your voice, but I can't tell what you're saying. Are you able to hear him, Jack?
Yes, I sure can. Ken says he's got some kind of a relay problem in his car setup, and that's not helping him this morning. Over.
All right. All righty. Well, good luck at troubleshooting that, Ken. Thanks for being there. The band is just noised up a little bit, but my diversity receive site 11 miles to the south is picking you up just fine. Over.
Okay, not hearing an answer. Go ahead, Nate. I'm going to get out of here. I've got to shut things down. Susie and I are going to run over to Hampstead, pick up some stuff. But just want to let you know I was hearing the QRP station, not very well, and certainly could hear Ken. I'll catch up with you later. Have a good one.
Oh, well. Standard 40 meters. Thanks for being there, though, Jack. And yeah, just be that way. Go out and shop with Susie. Just be that way.
Well, sometimes you have to, you know. Sometimes you want to. I was feeling a little housebound. I didn't get out over the weekend. Just did a lot of work around here. So it's time to shift the ground under my feet, so to speak. Nate, have a great one. We'll talk to you later. Katie Forrest.
Okay. You got your normal good 5-9 signal up here, 11 miles away. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for being there, and say hi to Susie. We'll talk to you later. All right. Whiskey November 3 India, net control for ECARS. I'll take check-ins from anybody I can hear.
Kilo November, Kilo Charlie 2, Mike Uniform Yankee.
Whiskey Alpha 2, Sierra Echo, Sierra Portable 2.
Kilo 3, Juliet Tango Alpha.
Kilowatt Charlie 1, Mike Romeo.
Kilo 2, Alpha Oscar Tango, QRP.
All right, we're going to try to cobble this thing together. I heard a lot of people checking in. Okay, WF3U, WA3GYW, Mike Romeo, a portable and a QRP. Let's see, what am I going to do here first? I'm going to get the ones that are most likely to get away. Portable, who was that?
Whiskey Alpha 2, Sierra Echo, Sierra Portable 2.
WA2SCS, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Well, just checking in to see how things are doing. Name here is Dave, ECARS number 20827, and we're up here in the Adirondack Park, and just seeing how our signal's working this morning. Over.
Working real good. I've got a good copy on you. I'm busy typing and scribbling and doing all kinds of things here, and didn't get the meter looked at, but I hear everything you're saying, Dave. Over.
Yeah, very good. Well, that's what counts. You're 20 over 9 here, no problem at all. On an old TS50 I've been doing a little repair on, and into a G5 RV that's really not up where it belongs right now, but it's strung out there on our property for a little while anyway, till I get to it this week, hopefully get it up a little higher. But won't hold it. Appreciate the check-in. Just wanted to make sure we're getting out okay. This is WA2SCS Portable 2.
All righty, Dave. Well, you're doing just fine. Sounding really good. Adirondack sounds like $1 million. And what antenna are you running?
G5 RV. It's only up about 25 feet, maybe 30 feet, I guess. 35 feet, something like that. But it's strung through the trees right now. I had a better location. The wind and winter took it down 2 years ago, and I really haven't gotten it back up where it belongs. But that's on the project list for this week. Over.
Okay, Dave, well, it's doing a good job for you. Okay, well, have a tremendous time. I assume you're out on vacation, and just have a good time, okay?
Roger, roger, roger. You have a great net. WA2SCS Portable 2 clear.
All righty, we got Dave in there. Now, who else? There was a QRP. Who's QRP?
Kilo 2, Alpha Oscar Tango.
Kilo 2, Alpha Oscar Tango is what I heard. Did I get that right?
Yes, sir, you got that right. The name is Bruce. I'm in Manlius, New York, up near Syracuse, running 5 watts out of an old Yaesu into a 49-to-1 on and a 66-foot end fed halfway. Go ahead.
Okay, I did not get your call sign correctly. Give me one more time phonetically.
Kilo 2, Alpha Oscar Tango.
Dyslexia is a wonderful thing, Bruce. Okay, now I got you. Okay, good to hear you. Where'd you say you were again?
I'm in Manlius, New York. It's near Syracuse. ECARS number is 20685. Go ahead.
Okay, busy typing and so forth. All right, and I got you up there, Manlius, New York. What did you do? Oh, just a sec. Okay, now as things are starting to cooperate again, every once in a while it works. What's your rig? And you said you're running QRP. How many watts and on what antenna?
Running 5 watts on a old Yaesu, discontinued Yaesu. I'm running into a 49-to-1 on a 66-foot end-fed half-wave. Go ahead.
All right, well, it's working. I'm hearing you here in Shrewsbury, not terribly loud, but that antenna and combination of rig and so forth is working well for you, at least for the moment, given the band conditions. Over.
Yep, very good. I just wanted to stop in and say good morning. So have a good one, 73, and thanks for being there. Go ahead.
All righty, 5x2 and 5x3. Someplace in there's your signal report. Good to hear you on, and 5 watts on an old radio and on a 49-to-1 Ballon rather random length wire. Okay, have a great day. Sounds like you're on vacation as well, or is this your home station? Over.
I'm retired. Been retired for about a year and a half. I'm not saying it's the best thing ever, but I guess it's better than starving. Go ahead.
Okay, well, enjoy retirement. Just remember every day's Saturday, except for Sunday. But you got a whole bunch of Saturdays to deal with. Over.
That's right. Hey, have a good one.
Okay, yeah, I've been retired now. Good Lord, 10 years I've been retired now. It's definitely a joy to have every day be Saturday. All right, let's see. I'm going to go back up to the top of the list here. WF3U, I know I can hear you. Good morning.
And good morning to you. Batching it this week. My wife and daughter and grandson took a road trip. They're up in Niagara Falls looking at the waterfall, and a little bit later they're going over the Poconos to a water park for the grandson to have some fun. So I'm batching it. I told them I'd kick out the dancing girls and pick up the beer cans before they get back.
That sounds good. All right, well, enjoy batching it. Did you get the antenna work done?
Negative. I pulled some of the cable out of the weed so I could look at it. Probably tomorrow. I think what I'm going to do is run over to HRO and pick up some, I need some barrel connectors and a few other things, and I'll probably do that tomorrow, and then maybe Thursday or so I'll get to work on the cable.
Okay, that sounds good. Well, if you want to give me a holler. I'll see what else has crept into the schedule here, but I'll be glad to come over and lend you a hand, whatever you need.
Okay, I'll do that. Nothing else here, so WF3U, I'll go listen for a while.
All right, take care. You're 1 mile away. Here we go to a mile and a half away. WA3GYW, WN3I.
WN3I and W3GYW. Good morning, Nate, and your 10 over 9 as usual. I have 1 way and 2 meters. I have no traffic here, and I'll be monitoring for about 5 to 10 more minutes, and I'm feeling much, much better now.
I'm glad you're feeling better. That sounds real good. I know you were definitely knocked down by a few things there. But, continue to improve and keep the cat in line. Oh, wait a minute. The cat keeps you in line. Isn't that the way it works?
Yeah, the boss will get after the cat. Yeah, we have our one kitty we had to put down. She was 14, and she was just, back in March, she just deteriorated terribly.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. All right, well, I'll catch up with you later on. Have a great day.
Roger. 7-3, God bless you in my prayer. So hope Carol's doing better. WN3F and W3GYW clear monitoring.
Okay, I'll talk to you about that later. KC1MR, good morning, Ray. How's my friend up there in Reading, Massachusetts?
Yeah, you're doing fine. Thank you very much, Nate. And you're 15 over 9 on the peaks. It's a little bit up or down, but you're doing fine. And what's happening? Yeah, my wife's up in Maine with all her teacher friends meeting, and she should be home sometime today. So it's just me and the radio. What do you think of that, Nate?
Okay, well, I don't know if you heard Frank in there. What's wrong with me? My brain is fried. George in there this morning, but he's batching it too. So I guess everybody will get back together. Over.
Oh, yeah, that'd be fine. And what kind of signal report can you give me? Go ahead.
Oh, 5-9, peak and 10 over.
Yeah, that sounds about right. All right, buddy, you have a good day, and we'll talk to you next week. KC1MRB Town Ray. Cheers.
Cheers. Have a good day. Thanks for being there, Ray. Always a delight to hear you on. All right, there's the bottom of the list, or the middle of the list, actually, but I started working from the bottom because of conditions. Whiskey November 3 India, net control for ECARS. I'm going to listen for mobiles. Mobiles only for ECARS. Go now. Mobiles only for ECARS. Go now. All right, Whiskey November 3 India, net control for ECARS. I'll take check-ins from anybody I can hear.
Kilo Charlie 2, Mike Uniform Yankee.
Kilo Delta 2, Oscar Alpha Mike.
X-ray.
Kilo 3, Juliet Tango Alpha.
Okay, we had a thundering horde there. On my list is November 3 Alpha Quebec, Kilo Delta 2 something, and Romeo Victor Lima. Who else is out there?
Kilo Charlie 8, Charlie Oscar India.
Kilo 3 Juliet Tango Alpha.
Mike Uniform Yankee.
Okay, added to the list, Victor Echo 3, Bravo Lima, Kilo 3, Juliet Tango Alpha, and Mike Uniform Yankee. We better stop there because the way this band is acting, we'll get punished if we don't start doing something right here. Okay, November 3, Alpha Quebec, good morning.
Yes, good morning. Thank you very much, Nate. Handles Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankees, cars number 30825. And, just listening to the net. Everyone sounds great. And just checking in to say hi. It's a wet morning, but 72, promising in the high 80s in northeastern Pennsylvania. Sayre, to be exact. So back over to you, Nate. WN3I and 3AQ.
All righty, you sound good down here. I'll look at the meter the next time we talk. Your audio's nice and crisp, and real good communication.
The frequency
audio there. Tell me about your station, Ray. Over.
Oh, thank you, Nate. Yeah, it's a Drake B line Off to my left, I've got a Drake C line, but I've got the receiver out for some tuning, so I'm running the B line this week. And I've got a AL811 Amatron amplifier running into one of those all-band long wire antennas that are so popular. I can't think of the gentleman's call sign. It's the W2, and it does a nice job. D104 in the microphone, so when I got back in amateur radio, I was sort of flopping around, not doing too much, but maybe a little 2-meter stuff for the last 10 years. And I got this, the Drake stuff fired up again. Back over to you, Nate.
Okay, the D104 microphone is what I'm hearing. Really excellent, good communications quality audio out of that thing. So the whole audio chain is working incredibly well. 59 is your signal report in Shrewsbury, south central Pennsylvania. Over.
Roger, I know Shrewsbury. Very fine. Very fine, yeah. My daughter lives in Maryland, so we cut down through the middle of the state there quite often, and I believe we get close to you. So, okay, thank you very much. I appreciate the call. A good day to the net, and we'll be listening.
Known to mankind. Okay, high vitamin C content, powerful anti-inflammatory, high antioxidant value.
Hang on a sec.
Prevents scurvy, vitamin C deficiency. What's scurvy?
Scurvy is a very serious disease.
Boosts immune system, helps prevent bacterial infections, vitamin
I don't know if
A,
propagation changed and those guys are busy elsewhere.
Carcinogen or something after.
But anyway. Okay, Ray, well, good to hear you on this morning. Again, an excellent sounding station. If you're able, come back more often. I'm only here from 11 to 12 on Mondays, but ECARS runs all the time. Well, you know that, you remember. All right, first time you and I have worked, 7-3. Have a great day, Ray, okay?
Roger, Roger. Great day to you, Nate.
All righty, let's work our way down the list. Kilo Delta who? Kilo Delta 2. Who was that?
WN3I. This is Kilo Delta 2 Bravo Juliet X-Ray. ECARS number 21100. Jeff in Southern New Jersey.
Well, hi, Jeff. Good signal over here. I'll look at the meter the next time, but completely readable this morning. Over.
Yeah, you're completely readable, too, coming in with about an S8, but you're 5x9 in legibility. And but it's kind of toasty here this morning. It's over 80 degrees was the low.
Yeah, it started out warm this morning here, and it was 80 degrees, then it went down into the mid-70s. Now it's up to 84, and we're going to get some rain sometime soon. I'm surprised I don't hear static crashes here, but when I was up in the New York area earlier on the broadcast radio, I heard static crashes on AM, so I figured I'd have a noisy net. Well, I got a noisy net here, but it isn't static crashes. Over.
Okay, well, I'm going to let you go, let the rest of the horde check in. So this is KD2BJX 73.
All right, 7-3. Have a great day. Good to hear you on, Jeff. Okay, next is Romeo Victor Lima. Who's that?
Oh, good morning, Nate. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Victoria Lima. Handle here is Bob, Bravo Ocean Bravo. QTH is Long Island, New York. How copy?
Loud and clear. Good to hear you on. We haven't spoken since December of 2015. Over.
Wow, it's been quite a while. Glad we hooked up again. We got some warm temperatures here in Long Island. It's 83 degrees in my backyard right now. It's supposed to go up to about 91 with 90% humidity. Maybe another hot and sticky day here in Long Island, Nate. Roger?
Okay. Yeah, well, it's going to be hot and sticky here, too. I was up very early this morning out at our police shooting range to meet up with some people, and it got so thick up there that I just standing still, I started to get soaked from sweat. So it's going to be one of those kind of days here. 5-3 is your signal report. Over.
Roger on that. Well, we're just running off an older Kenwood TS 520 sugar. Every once in a while, I like to fire that girl up there and make sure she's still working. So we're pushing about 100 watts, I guess, out of a, what do I have, a Buckmaster 7-band off-center fed dipole antenna. Just the power out of the radio, microphones and Electro-Voice RE20 going into the W2IHY audio equipment. So I hope you have a decent copy on me. I've got about a 5.7 to a 5.9 on you this morning, Nate. Good job. Go ahead.
All righty. Well, you've got that equalizer adjusted just perfect. Your audio is just completely readable. I have one of those that I used on other radios. This radio is a yeah, I can talk. Kenwood TS990, and it has some beautiful graphic equalizers in it. And the one I'm using right now is, yes it is, tuned for this Heil headset microphone, and it usually gives me about the best performance. But you've got that equalizer adjusted just right. It's beautiful. Over.
Well, thank you very much for the compliment. I appreciate that. And your station sounds unbelievably clear and very, very readable this morning. That 990 sounds choice. I'm jealous. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a good radio. I really enjoy it. It's going to scare me to death if it breaks, but trying to get it worked on, Kenwood has kind of pulled their horns back. But so far, it's one of the first ones that was sold here in the U.S., and it's held up very well for me. Over.
Roger on that. Yeah, I've had many Kenwood radios. In fact, I have a 440 still in line here at the shack. I had a 940 that I sold to a friend of mine. I kind of regret selling that radio, but it was a nice piece of equipment. My regular everyday radio, I just picked up an FTDX 3000. That's what I've been using for about the last 6 months or so. Very happy with that rig as well, Roger.
Roger. I understand getting a collection of radios. I got a TS440, a 570, a 940, and this thing, and I have yet to sell a radio. I keep hanging on to them because new hams show up, and especially the youngsters. If I can get them coerced into thinking about their general class license, I promise that I'm going to loan them a radio until they can afford their own. And I've had the joy of loaning those radios out, and they come back. Eventually, they get a job finally, and they're able to afford a radio. Over.
Roger on that. Yeah, we fully understand that situation. That's for sure. But that 990, like I said, really sounds terrific. So, all right, I don't want to tie it up any longer than I already have here, Nate. Thanks very much for picking me up. I want to say good morning to everybody on ECARS here this morning, and wish everybody a happy, healthy, safe day. Let me see. Whiskey November 3, India, W2RVL.
Bob, good to talk to you today. It's been a while. Have a great day, and we'll catch up with you again. Okay, pointing the beam north. Victor Echo 3, Bravo, Lima, Bravo. How are things up there in Ontario?
Thanks a million, Nate. I hope you can hear me on the homemade quarter wave vertical with a pilot ground radios. That 520 sounded superb. I have one of them, a 520. Yes, I haven't used it for years. We're operating the ICOM 735 into the tabletop Swan 1200 whiskey amplifier, and we're only running about 300 watts here. I wonder if you can hear me okay, Nate. Over.
I hear you fine. Good audio is punching through the noise. 5.5 is your signal report right now. Not terribly loud, but your audio is good enough that it's punching right through.
Well, you're 5.9. Now I just switched over to my 4-element homemade wire beam that has direct feed with an RF choke with RG58U, and I dropped down the power a bit, about 350 here. But anyway, at a 1.3 SWR. Can you hear me on this one?
I can still hear you. Your signal's dropped right down to the noise level. Wait a minute. Okay, do that. Talk again.
Well, I went back to the vertical because the band conditions are really strange. David is the name. We're 300 miles northeast of Toronto, Nate, on the Quebec-Ontario border, okay?
Okay, I got you there. Switch back to the other antenna you had the question about. I turned the noise reduction off, turned the RF gain all the way up. Let me see what's actually happening with that antenna.
Here we go with a homemade wire beam, just wet trees into a piece of PVC pipe with OG-58U and an RF choke. That's it.
Okay, signal's a bit lower. The noise level is S3. You are at S4. Because of your audio quality, I can still hear you pretty well. Vertical was better.
Yeah, you know, and I think it's better, guys, that are listening, because I got a small piece of property here, but I got all kinds of 69-foot pieces of vertical wire broken off in spruce trees, and I can't get them out of the tree, and I think they're acting like directors in your direction there, Nate. Over.
All righty. Well, whichever antenna you're on right now is giving me 5.7. Over.
Well, that's the vertical. You're 5.9 on it. You know, that wire beam used to be a beauty. When conditions were great and you could talk with 20 watts, it was a great antenna. But lately it's not doing anything, and it's at 180 degrees, so it's somewhat facing you, Nate. Over.
All righty. Well, I guess you'll get out and get that squared away. All right. Let's see. Last time you and I spoke was July the 4th. So good to hear you on, David, and have a great day.
Likewise to all you great Americans, and God bless USA. Hope you and the family are well, Nate. Stay away from that monkeypox and the other viruses that are going around, and may your bank account be overflowing. See you later, pal. VE3BLB.
All right, take care. Have a great day. Next is a local Tim up in York, Kilo 3 Julia Tango Alpha. Good morning, WN3I.
Hey, good morning, Nate. K3JTA here. Yep, Tim in York, or between York and Lancaster. And David, that IC735 sounds great. I'm actually operating an IC735 right now myself. That's going into an Maritron ALS 600 and an NFED wire. So, yeah, neat. Very good. Nod to the New Freedom station that you talked to earlier here today also. All right, you have a good day. I hope you guys get some rain out of this. We haven't gotten anything really but just a little bit of sprinkles. It didn't really do anything at all, but we can certainly use some more water. All right, 73 Nate, K3JTA.
All righty, yeah, we can use some water here too. Although if it rains some more, that means I got to mow the grass. Boo. But anyway, yeah, the station I'm operating right now is the TS990, and so that's what's going on here. I know you heard it, another a 735, but I'm operating the TS990. Over.
Yeah, okay. David up in Canada was operating on the 735. But, yep, when I hear them on there, I'm always happy. I love my... All right. Hey, Nate, you have a good day, and 73 to everyone, K3JTA.
Okay, Tim, take care. Thanks for being there. Good to hear you on this morning. Mike, Uniform Yankee, who's that?
Good morning. This is Kilo Charlie 2, Mike, Uniform Yankee, Paula, in Warren, Pennsylvania. And my membership number is 21037. We had some interesting weather last night. We had some severe thunderstorms that came through, knocked out our electric for roughly 8 hours, and got rather humid and muggy inside the house. But we got over 2.5 inches of rain here. That was in the rain gauge this morning. And right now it's absolutely beautiful out. Some roads are still closed because of downed trees. We had some areas that had some heavy winds and really heavy showers. We had a tornado warning last night for a little bit of a time. And it was quite interesting. Everybody's sounding great this morning. You're booming in here at about 15 over. And even the QRP stations, like down in Virginia, are coming in quite well. So conditions in this area are pretty good. KC2MUI.
Okay, yeah, I'm just looking. Excuse me, I'm looking at the weather map. Yeah, that the storm has passed where you are, and it's almost here. Well, actually, it's pretty north of here. Harrisburg's going to get nailed. We got a few clouds going to pass here, probably a thunderstorm later in the day. I don't hear any thunder or any static crashes at all. But a few miles to the west, we've got some. So we're probably going to get a little bit wet. Maybe it'll cool us off. Anyway, but Paula, it's good to hear you on this morning. You have an excellent signal. I was able to turn off the noise reduction, turn the RF gain way down, and your signal's just popping out. It's just really good this morning, Paula. Over.
Oh, that's good to hear. 7300 seems to be doing a fairly decent job. The G5RV antenna I have up is working flawlessly even after all the weather we had last night, and I haven't done anything to it other than disconnect all the leads to the radios last night when the thunder started coming through. But I'm happy that this little radio is working. I've got my 746 Pro sitting next to it as backup, and that actually has a little bit louder punch, I think, for getting through pileups when I'm talking internationally. But this one works good. I like the waterfall on it, so it's definitely a good rig. I'll let you get back to your net. You have yourself a great day. 7-3 KC2MUI.
All righty, Paula. Yeah, well, you're sounding good here. I don't know what your natural voice sounds like, but your audio is pretty good. One of the neat parts about the 7300 is it has a little bit of equalization in the transmit end, and sometimes bringing the treble up on that radio, on the transmit equalizer. It's like an old hi-fi. It's got bass and treble. Not a whole lot of control, but bringing that treble up helps punch through sometimes on that radio. Over.
Yeah, that's a Roger. I haven't really played around with it too much. I was on HF one time with my other rig, and when I was living in Dunkirk, and a guy actually helped me set everything on there, and he helped me get it peaked out, and I haven't touched it. It's working. It's worked quite well. So anyway, I'll let you get going. I got some things I got to take care of, and you have yourself a great day. 7-3 KC2MUI. I'm clear.
Okay, your signal's dropping just a bit. Not your fault. It's just what the band's doing. And yeah, I don't have a 7300. I have an IC 9700, which is the VHF UHF flavor of the same radio. Just works on different frequencies, and I learned about that EQ on the transmit side, and it definitely made some improvements, especially when I went to this headset, because it needed some high boost. Anyway, Paula, good to hear you on. Thanks for being there. The 7-3, have a great day. Anything else before I move on?
Nope, that's about it.
Have a great day. Okay, that's the bottom of that list. This is Whiskey November 3 India. Net control for ECARS. I'll take check-ins from anybody I can hear.
Kilo Delta 2 Oscar Alpha Mike.
All right, boy, there's a bunch of them in there. NA1X, Joe, I got KD2OAM, I got something that ends in November, and I got a QRP station. So let's stop there. I'm going to start off with the QRP station because I'm likely not to hear him for long. QRP, what's your call sign, please?
Kilo, Charles, Yankee Whiskey. We're running QRP at about 12 watts. Name is Rich. ECARS number 10266. Over.
Boys, there's two of you on there. Okay. Kilo 1 Charlie Yankee Whiskey. Is that correct?
Roger, roger.
That didn't work. Hold on a second. Okay, Rich, now I got you. Okay, so you're running QRP. Did you say you were at home or you're out?
Roger, no, we're home. We're home running QRP. We tried it up at the Cape. It didn't work, so now we're back home now and on the G5RV, and hopefully we're making it okay.
Okay, yeah, it sounds pretty good. What rig are you using?
I'm running a G90, the G90, over.
G90, okay, well, you're making it down here. So let's see, G5RV. I've got that note down. All right, good. Well, you're getting here. I'll look at the signal report the next time. I had the RF gain turned down just a little bit. Give me another test.
Okay, fine. Very good. Yeah, you're coming in here good, 5.9 plus, good signal. And we're just sitting here waiting for the rain, and we thought we'd put the rig back on again. And I see we're just about peaking 15 watts if we're lucky. But other than that, it's working, and we're happy that you can hear us. Back to next. By the way, ECARS number 10266, over.
Okay, Rich, I got you in the log in 10266. That's fine. And yeah, you're completely readable. 5.7 to 5.9, amazing what you're able to do with 5 watts there. All right, you have a great day, and 7.3, we'll catch up with you again.
Roger, 7.3, have a wonderful day also.
All right, we'll come back. There's another QRP in there, but I'm going to have a hard time picking him up, so I'm going to go back up here. NA1X, Joe, I haven't talked to you in a while.
Yeah, that's very nice to hear you this morning, and you sure are sounding nice and consistent and a really nice signal. WN3I, this is NA1X. The name is Joe. If you hear any noise in the background, I had to turn the air conditioner on. It got too hot in this room. Anyway, the name is Joe, and the call is NA1X, and the ECARS number 10099. I'm going to turn it right back to you.
Okay, Joe, 5.7, your signal report. Sounding really good. Yeah, it's been a few weeks. Let's see, last May was when we talked most recently. Over.
Yeah, Roger. It's been a few weeks, but the band hasn't cooperated, so I couldn't hear anybody hardly. Thank goodness it's coming up. 7.3 to you, sir. You have a wonderful day, and this is NA1X, clear and listening.
All righty, you have a great day, and I'll catch up with you again. Good to hear you. Okay, Kilo Delta 2, Oscar Alpha Mike is what I think I wrote. Go ahead.
All right, Nate, WN3I, KD2 OAM, John here in Oakfield, ECARS number 20907. We're over here in Oakfield, New York, Western New York. 70 degrees here, cloudy. Looks like it might rain. We'll see. 82% humidity, 2992 on the old barometer, and a little bit breezy out there. And it's cooler today than it has been in several days, so that's kind of nice. So back to you, Nate, WN3I, KD2 OAM.
All righty. Well, I can't even describe what the temperature is this morning and the humidity. It's been up and down all over the place. I was out earlier and just standing still. I got soaking wet from just the humidity, and the temperature dew point spread was about probably 0. But anyway, you're sounding good down here, John. Again, good to hear you on today. What am I doing? Okay. Anyway, go ahead.
No, you're doing good coming in here. You're 10 over 5.9, sounding really good. I just wanted to get in and check in with you, so we'll let you get back to it. You got a lot of people waiting to check in, so you take care, Nate. WN3I, KD2 OAM.
Roger, 7-3. Have a great day. I'll catch up with you again. Okay, ending in November. Who was that?
November 1, Foxtrot, Golf, November.
Okay, Leroy, good morning.
Good morning, Nate. I was wondering whether you got me or not. I must be down in your noise level, over.
No, you're doing fine. It's just everybody talks at once. It's hard to figure out what anybody says, so you pick up what you can, over.
Roger that, Nate. Yeah, it's overcast here, and it's 83 degrees, and my weather report shows that it's raining, but I don't see any water out here at all, over.
Oh, well, it'll get there eventually. Who knows? As dense as the atmosphere is, it could be just waiting to finally let it go, over.
Oh, roger that, Nate. There, in that last go-around, you were 20 over 9.
So you're 5.9 right now.
Okay, Nate, you take care, and thanks for picking me up there. We'll catch you later on down the log. N1FCN will be clear with WN3I.
Okay, Leroy, have a great day. Let's see what else is going on. I got to do something here. I got to close that. Okay, now I see things. All righty. There was another QRP station I was barely able to hear, and I put you off a little bit. Let's see if I can pull you out. Go ahead. This is November 2, Delta Alpha Yankee, N2GAY. Okay, November 2 again. Try again.
You copy?
November 2, who was that?
Delta Alpha Yankee, N2GAY. ECAR number 20564. 20564. Over.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Is that November 2 Delta Alpha Yankee? Yes?
Roger.
Okay, so it's Dave in Depew, New York. Do I have that correct?
Yes, that's correct. Roger.
Okay, propagation is changing and the noise now has come up. I've got about S4 noise, so I'm having a little trouble hearing you, Ray, but I've got you in the log. Over.
Okay, thank you. We won't continue. But 7-3, you're well over the noise here, well over the noise. You got an excellent signal into Depew, New York. S73, go on with your net. This is N2GAY.
Okay, I have you in there, Ray. Just as the noise is just right there at the edge of your signal. So I heard a few words and then it went away. But I've got you in the log. Thanks for being there. Thanks for checking in. Have a great day, okay?
7-3.
Boy. It's a ragged day for QRP. It's just everybody's on the edge. All right, Whiskey November 3 India Night Control for ECARS. Outtake check-ins from anybody I can hear.
November K4 Hotel Foxtrot.
All right. I heard the word Foxtrot. That's the only thing I heard. Who's that?
This is K4 Hotel Foxtrot. K4HF.
K4 Hotel Foxtrot. Good morning.
Howdy, Chuck and Raleigh. Good to hear you this morning.
Okay, Chuck, this morning, and Raleigh, good to hear you. This is the first time you and I have worked. Are you a member of ECARS? And tell me about your station.
Yeah, okay, fine. Yes, I'm a long-time member. I can't remember my number, but it's been several years. We've moved a few times and lost a little bit of documentation. Anyway, it's good to hear you. I haven't been on in years here on the net. I just got a new HF antenna up here last week, and this is the first contact on 40 meters. It's a 88-foot long wire. I'm running on ICOM 7600 and about 100 watts, and a 88-foot long wire up about 50 feet. So that's about it, over.
All right, well, I've changed antennas, and your signal came up substantially here. I have you now at a 5.5. My location, Shrewsbury, South Central Pennsylvania. Just changed from my 40-meter Lazy L, we've been calling it, antenna, and I'm on a dipole now that's cut for 80 meters, and I flog it into working with a tuner here. The feed line on it is 450 ohm line, and it depends on who's where and what's what and all of that as to what works. So we're...
Yeah, okay, well, you're asking a lot of an 80-meter antenna on 40 meters. Anyway, well, I'll let you go, but you're doing well. Nice job as net control. So this is Chuck. We'll say good morning to all. It's going to be a hot one, but no rain, sorry to say. K4HM.
Okay, Chuck, give me just a second here. I want to find your ECARS. What have I done? Oh, brother, I broke something again. Hold on a minute. Oh, no, I didn't break it. I just looked the wrong place. There we go. Let me see what your number is. Look at it. Whoop. Well, I guess you got flushed out of the database because I don't have a number for you.
Yeah, it seemed to me I tried to find it, but I wonder if it's left the system. Over.
Yeah, well, I guess somebody did a database cleanup and pulled that one out. I'm surprised. Anyway, okay, well, good to hear you on. Maybe we stop by the site and re-up or something.
Yeah, okay, I'll find that number and try to join you a little more often. Actually, I'm here recovering from COVID. Coming in the home stretch, feeling much, much better. But that gets me on the radio. Hi, K4HF.
All right. I like your call sign. That's a good one. All right, 7-3. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you again. What am I doing here? All right, I can do this. As long as I don't get lost. All righty. Let's see. K4HF. I cleared with him. All right. Whiskey November 3 India. Nut control for ECARS. WA3GIN. Are you out there someplace? I guess not. All right, Whiskey November 3 India, net control for ECARS. I'll take check-ins from anybody I can hear.
Just to recheck on the call sign is Kilo 4, K4HF.
Kilo 4HF again, go ahead.
Yeah, the last time you said it was KO4, and it's not KO4, it's K4HF, over.
Oops, I misspoke. No, it's K4HF is what's in the log, Chuck.
Thank you, sir. Take care.
All right, 7-3. All right, somebody else is out there. Who's that?
November 1, Sierra, Uniform November, Mobile.
Again?
November 1, India, Echo Bravo.
Uniform November, W8 Sun, Mobile.
All right, well, I'm having troubles hearing people now. This band is changing. And it's at the top of the hour. And W2DAR may be lurking out there someplace. Let's see if he can hear me. Ron, good morning. W2DAR, WN3I.
I'm lurking. Nate, let me pick up the mobile. Let's try in a second. The mobile checking into ECARS. Come on in. Come on in, mobile.
Yeah, Ron, W8 Sierra, Uniform November, Mobile.
Okay, the Uniform Sierra, you're below my noise. I will wait a little bit and give it a try again. I'll be picking up the net in a couple of minutes. So stand by. Hopefully the propagation will improve. Back to you, Nate.
Talk to you all later. W8 Sun, clear.
Okay, the mobile again, your call, please.
Whiskey 8 Sierra, Uniform November, Mobile, W8 Sugar, United November.
Roger, okay, you're Wayne, Roanoke area, is that correct?
Roger, roger.
Okay, you're just really light. Ron was having trouble hearing you. I couldn't hear you at all until after this next time. But the noise dropped and your signal came up out of the noise. Wayne, go ahead.
Roger, roger. Well, I won't hold it. Thanks a lot. Just leaving the pickleball courts, headed to the house. Time for lunch. W8 Sierra, Uniform November, Mobile, 7-3 all.
Wayne, you have a great day. Be safe mobiling. We'll catch up with you again. Okay, here we go. Official transfer of net either control or out of control. I'm out of control for sure. W2DAR to take it. WN3I.
What do you mean you're out of control?
Oh, I'm out of control. I'm completely out of control. It's been one of the days. You have to have been there.
Okay. Well, take it easy. You've earned to be in control later today. And enjoy the rest of the day, Nate. And thank you very much for being net control for the past hour. We all sincerely appreciate that. And my clock here says it's time for me. So we'll take it from here. Good afternoon. This is the East Coast Amateur Radio Service. ECARS. Let me turn the fire on. Let's start over again. You should have a better signal. I've just put 2 quarters in the amplifier. We'll start over again. Good afternoon. This is the East Coast Amateur Radio Service, ECARS, that operates on a frequency of 7.255 megahertz. The service operates 7 days a week, Monday to Friday, from 0730 to 1330, and on the weekend, from 0800 to 1200. This service is a directed net, so please pass all your traffic through your net controller. We change net controllers every day, and your net controller for today is Ron, W2DAR, ECARS number 20749 for life, and I am located in the town of East Hanover, New Jersey, about 7 miles northeast of the town of Morristown, New Jersey, where George Washington has his headquarters. I will operate the net from 1200 to 1300 today. I will give check-in priority to mobile, URP, and portable first before regular check-ins. Does anyone have any important traffic schedule or net announcements to make at this time? Okay, not hearing anything. Today is Monday, July 25th, 2022. And I want to remind everybody that ECARS is being simulcast over YouTube. So the world is listening to us over the internet. At this time, I am looking for mobiles only. Mobiles only, checking into ECARS, please.
Whiskey Bravo 2, Lima, Kilowatt, Oscar, Marine Mobile, QRV.
This is W2DAR, looking for mobiles only, checking into ECARS, please.
Whiskey Bravo 2, Lima, Kilowatt, Oscar, Marine Mobile, QRV.
There's a Whiskey Bravo 3 mobile. You're way below my noise level. I can just about tell that you're there. Wait a little bit. Hopefully conditions will improve and give it a try again. Are there any other mobiles trying to check into ECARS? Okay, not hearing anything. Looking for mobiles, QRP, or portable. Mobiles, QRP, or portable only at this time.
Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Romeo Quebec portable.
The Kilo Delta 8, come in again.
Portable 3.
The Kilo Delta 8 portable, come in again, please.
Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Romeo Quebec.
Your audio is breaking up. I've got Kilo Delta 8 Sierra, and then it broke up. Give it a try again.
Relay? Kilo Delta 8 Sugar Romeo Quebec.
Gotcha. Kilo Delta 8 Sugar Romeo Quebec. Instant service. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for letting me check in today. I'm set up in a park, a non-POTUS park, about 20 miles northeast of Detroit. This is the third time I've checked into these cars. I'm running 100 watts through a G5 RV right now. Thank you very much. And please, everyone, stay safe, stay healthy. 73. This is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Romeo Quebec clear.
Okay, may I have a name, please? A name, please.
I am sorry. Yes, of course. Tony, Tango Oscar, November Yankee.
Okay, Tony, and are you out in Ohio?
No, I'm 20 miles northeast of Detroit, Michigan.
Okay, Detroit, Michigan. Very good. Well, thank you for joining us today, and have a very pleasant afternoon. Happy day, Tony.
73.
Okay, the Whiskey 2 Mobile, come in again.
Roger, this is Whiskey Sierra 2 Mobile.
Okay, I got you logged in. Name, please.
The handle here is Harvey. The handle is Harvey. It is raining in northern New Jersey. Raining. I wonder if you can give me a audio report. Audio report. Over.
Okay, I was busy logging you in, Harvey. I'm looking outside. I'm not getting the rain. I'm in northern New Jersey. Where are you?
We are in Hanover, New Jersey. Hanover, New Jersey. Over.
Well, if you're in Hanover, I'm in East Hanover. I'm right alongside of you. Did you just start to get the rain? Because right now it's not falling right here.
That is the
Okay, the audio is fine. You're coming in here about an S4 to an S5. We're ground wave. Okay, and okay. Thanks for the preemptive rain warning. It's starting to get a little bit breezy here, so I think it's coming this way. I know exactly where you are. Okay, Harvey. Audio's fine. Audio's fine. Okay, Harvey, have a good afternoon, and thanks for joining us, and thanks for that warning. And we need the rain, that's for sure. It's very dry here. Have a happy day, and thanks for contacting us on ECARS this afternoon. Are there any additional mobile, QRP, or portable? Mobile, QRP, or portable only at this time, please.
Radio Mike America, Portable 3. Radio Mike America.
Radio Mike America, Portable 3. Good afternoon, instant service.
Thank you very much, sir. This is Kilowatt 1, Radio Mike America, K1RMA, Portable 3 in Delaware, not too far from Rehoboth Beach. I would say we're probably only about 15 miles away. We're on the bay, the Delaware Bay. And we're a lifetime member. Name here is Don, Dog Oscar Nancy. The QTH is Woodbury, Connecticut, but we're down here vacationing. Anyway, you've got a real good signal here. You're running not quite 10 over, but sounding real good. This is K1RMA, Woodbury, pardon me, Portable 3 in Delaware, back to net control.
Okay, Don. Very good for portable. Coming in 5.7 to a 5.8. Audio is excellent. And just to let everybody know, I've got a storm approaching, which I was just pre-warned about 5 minutes ago. But apparently we're getting some lightning with it, too. So I'm getting some pretty heavy static crashes. So I may be asking people to repeat a lot because the static crash is going 20 over 9, and it just knocks the audio out. And I don't see at this moment that it's significant for me to shut the station down. So I'm just issuing a pre-warning to everybody. We are getting a storm here. Okay, Don, very good. And anything else I could do to help you out while you're on ECARS this afternoon?
No, sir, but thank you very, very much for taking the time to run the net. And if you're suddenly not here, we will understand. This is K1RMA, Portable 3. Back to you, sir.
Okay, Don. Well, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. Have a safe day and enjoy the portable operation. 7-3.
73 now. Thank you.
This is W2DAR, looking for portable, QRP, or mobile. Portable, QRP, or mobile only at this time. Checking into ECARS, please.
Kilo 3 November Fox, K3 November Foxtrot, Mobile.
Okay, there were several stations. One was coming in as a mobile. Let's see if we can get a separation on the call sign. The mobile, give it a try.
Kilowatt 3 November Foxtrot, Mobile, K3NF, Mobile.
Okay, I got Kilowatt 3, and then I got 3 static crashes right in a row. So bear with me, okay? I'm getting heavy static crashes now. I'm going to continue to operate until I feel that it's getting kind of dangerous. The Kilowatt 3 again.
Roger, K3 November Fox. Kilo 3 Norway, Florida, Mobile, K3 November Foxtrot, Mobile.
3 Papa, Mobile.
The Kilowatt 3 November, and then static crashes took you out again. Getting a little difficult, guys, but I'm not going to give up. The Kilowatt 3 November.
K3 November Fox, Kilo 3 November Florida, Kilo 3 November Foxtrot, Mobile.
Okay, I've got you. Kilo 3 November Florida, and we're getting some lightning. I'm going to hold off a little bit from disconnecting. And you're mobile. Instant service. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much. Glad to be here. Number 4193. I won't keep it. I'm in Northern Virginia, near Washington, D.C. My name is Harry. Hotel Alpha, Radio Yankee.
back to you. Go ahead.
Okay, can I have a name?
Yeah, Roger. My name is Harry. Hotel Alpha, Radio, Yankee, Harry. Over.
Okay, I've got it in between the static crashes, and I think the ECARS number was 4193. QSL?
Roger.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I've got constant static crashes, so forgive me if I'm asking you to repeat a lot, but I'm going to try to work through this and see where we're headed for the rest of the hour. Thank you, Harry. Drive carefully since you're mobile from the Washington, D.C. area. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon, and thank you for joining us. 7-3. This is W2DAR, net control for ECARS. Listening for mobile, portable, and QRP. Mobile, QRP, or portable. Only at this time, please.
W2DAR, KC3, portable 3.
I got KC3 and then static crashes, so let's try it again.
The last part of the call. Victor Oscar, Virginia Ocean.
Okay. Kilo Charlie 3, Victoria Ocean. Good afternoon, instant service.
Yeah, okay, we're running portable 3 here, just south of Washington, D.C. FT991A, 24 amp hour LiFePO4 battery, and a trap dipole. Name is Bob. Hadn't checked in the ECARS in quite a while, but I've been on and off of here ECARS for over 50 years now, so just thought I'd drop by and say hi and let everybody know I'm still around.
Okay, Bob, good signal. Coming in 5.8 and peaking at a 5.9. Audio is excellent. And the outskirts of Washington, D.C., portable. Anything else I could help you with on ECARS this afternoon, Bob?
No, probably not. Just want to say hi. I have run Kilowatt Motorcycle Mobile. If you look me up on QRZ or Google, you'll see that I do all kinds of crazy things with RF, and I still do, not quite as much as in my younger years, but I still get a kick out of it every now and then. So 73s to everybody, and stay safe from Kilo Charlie 3, Victor Oscar.
Okay, Bob, Harley Davidson or Goldwing?
Goldwing. My motorcycle, unlike most people with Harleys, has never been transported anywhere since it was new back in 1993. Has over 109,000 miles on it. The motor still runs, and the only thing it needs done now is it's got a leak on the coolant system. We're going to fix that, but it has never been towed or trailered anywhere, so that's something they can't usually say. KC3VO.
Okay, Bob, very good. My Goldwing is out in the garage. Haven't used it for quite a while. Don't intend to use it anymore. It's a 1996 Goldwing Aspen cage. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, Bob. Have a good day. Are there any additional portable, QRP, or mobile? Portable, QRP, or mobile only at this time?
Kilo 2, Delta Mike Bravo.
Kilo 2, Delta Mike Bravo, instant service. Good afternoon.
Well, good afternoon to you, sir. You're sounding good up here in the Syracuse, New York. I sold my last motorcycle after 58 years of riding last spring. I had a Rocket 3 Touring, Triumph. A lot of fun on that thing. I put a lot of miles on them, though. Over.
Okay, stand by, folks. I want to just bring up the lightning chart because I'm only getting half the copy now with the intense lightning crashes. Stand by for a little bit. Okay, this is W2DAR, net control for ECARS. I'm getting a severe lightning storm that's approaching probably within the next 5 minutes. I've got so many static crashes I'm not able to to pick up the received responses. I will be going QRT for a short time. This is W2DAR, ECARS net control, disconnecting the radio.
Absolutely. Protect your radio. 73 K2DMB will be back later on. Storm train through Syracuse last night, so K2DMB.
Yeah, better safe than sorry.
Yeah, sure be ugly to lose radio.
Been there, no fun. And for LRA, you have a good day.
You as well, K2DMB.
This is WA2 Delta Victor United, Net Control ECARS 7255. Looking for any mobiles or QRP check-ins? Your call, please. Over.
WB3AYW.
WB3AYW Mobile, come on in.
Oh, I'm not mobile, but I'm QRP.
You're out of work. How you doing, Len? You're sounding pretty good.
Pennsylvania here. Name is Leonard.
Yeah, got you, Len. You're Q5. You're sounding good. Thanks for checking in today. Anything for us? Over.
No, I just thought I'd check in there. Thanks for letting me in. WB3AYW.
73s, have a good day. Whiskey Alpha 2, Delta Victor United, ECARS. Fixed stations, your call. Over.
KC3 FM.
Whiskey America 3, Germany, Italy, Norway.
GIN, anybody else? Fixed stations, over.
KC3 FME.
Phonetics, please.
KC3 FME.
Yeah, FM something. Phonetics, over.
Yeah, Kilo Charlie 3, Foxtrot Mike Echo.
Echo, got it. Okay. GIN, how you doing, Dave?
Oh, we're doing good here. The band seems awfully soft this morning. That's what we've been noticing here. It was soft yesterday, too. But I'm hearing you, 59 plus 10, 15. Over.
Yeah, you sound good. You're Q5 and loud. Thanks for checking in, Dave. Anything else for?
No, just tuning around here. Gonna head off to the post office and drop off some boxes. And it's sort of an easygoing day here. Temperature is, what is the temperature? Well, it used to have it on there. I want to guess it's around 80-something degrees. 90 degrees right now. How about that? So
wow, that's pretty cool.
Like
well, have fun at the post office. We'll talk to you
we're pretty much used to it.
Let's see.
20 over 9, that's transmission. Bill, have a good session. We'll catch you later. WA3GIN.
73s, my friend. Stay cool. WA2DVU, fixed check-ins, ECARS, over. This is Whiskey Alpha 2, Delta Victor United. Net control from ECARS. My name is Bill. The QTH is Cape May, New Jersey. I'm looking for check-ins, fixed or mobile, for ECARS. Your call, over.
Kilo Charlie 3, Foxtrot Mike Echo, Bill. You got a copy, over.
KC3 FME. Yep. Anybody else, over?
Kilo Charlie 1, Foxtrot Echo November.
Foxtrot Echo November. Anybody else?
November 1, Mobile.
November 1, Foxtrot M. FM. What's the call for the mobile station? Yeah, do it again, please. November 1, Foxtrot. Okay, copy's really rough. When you say mobile on the end, I'm counting that as a call sign. Oh, well, we got you. FME. Sorry, Bob, I guess I deleted you, over.
Yeah, roger there, Bill. No problems, buddy. Yeah, you're sounding good up in Butler, PA. You're about a 9+, and how am I making it down to Cape May this morning, over?
You're fine. Q510 over. Nice audio. Have a good week. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Audio Kenwood's still working. You know, the Kenwood, they got a heck of a darn audio on them. Now, this is a Kenwood 940. And I'm using a Hustler vertical, 10-380 meter, ground-mounted vertical with 28 radios in the ground. So I guess that's doing its job also there, Bill. Go ahead.
Sure is. Thanks for checking in today, Bob. You have a good week. Peter, KC1FEN, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for picking me up. Do I have this I want to hear? Catching a little bit here with my old Yaesu 2000 here with an end fed today with no power, just what the radio can put out. I heard you calling, so I wanted to see if I could make the connection. We're here in western Massachusetts. We're about 130 miles west of Boston. We're out on the very southern tip of Vermont in New Hampshire. Back to you, Bill.
Hey, real fine, Pete. You sounded good, Q5, nice and loud. Thanks for checking in today. Anything else? Over.
No, sir. Continue on what you're doing, and thanks again for picking me up.
73 is Mr. Aaron, November 1 Foxtrot. How you doing today?
Good afternoon. Hopefully I'm making it into the station today. So it works. And check in. You're 575 here. I'm not sure what I'm over there, but I see you all over here. And I'm on 10 now. And then what else over?
All right, Aaron, you're Q2 to Q3. We hear you in there. I hope you have a good week. Stay well, my friend. Whiskey Alpha 2, Delta Victor United, ECARS 7255. Fixed. This is WA2 Delta Victor United, ECARS 7255. Looking for fixed check-ins. Your call.
Foxtrot Oscar Victor.
Foxtrot Oscar Victor. Anybody else? How you doing, Bill?
Hey, good. This is Kilo Delta 4, Foxtrot Oscar Victor Will in Central Mass. E-card number 40310. Just checking in to say hello. Over.
Okay, you're doing fine. Q5, nice and loud. Have a good week. Anything else?
Nah, that's about it. Just waiting on some rain. Jesus Christ, everything that's come my way has broken up just to my west and went north to south of me. 73's all. Have a great week. KD4 FOV, back to net.
73's mobiles or QRPs, check-ins for ECARS. Your call phonetically. Over. Whiskey Alpha 2, Delta Victor United, ECARS 7255. Fixed check-ins. Over. Tango Foxtrot, I think. Try it again.
Yeah, it's Whiskey America 3, Tango Foxtrot Sierra. Name is Jim, located in the South City, Pittsburgh. Just checking in today.
Okay, Jim, you're sounding pretty decent. Q5, nice audio. Anything else going on?
No, not much. Just running 100 watts today. Usually run QRP, but running a little more power. So, nothing else really.
Alrighty, 73, so you have a good week. Any other fixed? Over.
Thank you. Good week too.
This is WA2 Delta Victor United, ECARS, looking for check-ins for ECARS. Over.
November 2 X-ray Papa Mike.
X-ray Papa Mike. Anybody else? This is Whiskey Alpha 2, Delta Victor United, ECARS 7255. Looking for 6 check-ins. Your call, please. Over. Alpha 2, Delta Victor United, mobiles or QRP for ECARS. Phonetically, please. Check-ins, over.
Pretty dead.
This is Whiskey Alpha 2, Delta Victor United, ECARS 7255. Looking for fixed check-ins for ECARS. Your call phonetically, over.
November 1, Golf. Excuse me, November 1, Golf, Foxtrot Mike.
GFM we got. Trying to get rid of some interference that's going on here. Swinging the beam around a little bit. Bear with me just a minute or two. Well, it's a little quieter. How you doing, Gary? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you came up to about 10 over there. Your signal was just below 9, and you came up about 10 over, whatever you did there. Did you move the beam around?
Yeah, I get interference from power lines. There's a spook running right on the frequency. Sound like a switch mode power supply from somewhere. And I turned the beam around to try to null the thing out, and it worked. Anyhow, you're sounding good today. Q5, nice and loud, over.
Yeah, Roger, you're still 10 over 9, so you got a good signal coming in. Yeah, we got 78 degrees. It was 82. It's dropping down. The storms are starting to come in. I'm getting some static crashes and stuff going on here, but humidity's horrible, 90%, and it's really overcast. Crappy day to be outside.
Boy, it's been like that here all week. At least it's been clear, but muggy. Sounded good today. You have a good week. Anything else?
No, that's it. Just going to finish up my lunch here and then find something to do. Maybe take a nap. I'll catch you later. Have a good day.
73s. That's my line. 73s. Mobiles, QRP check-ins for ECARS. Over. Any fixed stations for ECARS, over.
FOV.
Phonetically, please.
Foxtrot Oscar Victor.
FOV, got it. Anybody else, over? How you doing, Mr. Bill? You're sounding pretty good.
Yeah, good. I just checked in with you a few minutes ago. Just wondering what kind of beam you're running, over.
What is it? It is a Pro 57 B40 Mosley, up about 60 feet. Over.
You can't beat Mosley. What direction are you pointing now, over?
Right to you. About 35 degrees or so.
Roger, Roger, 20 over. Can you swing that thing out west, and I'll give you a signal report?
Right now, I'd rather not move it. I've got a lot of interference coming in from the west.
Roger, Roger, I understand. Yeah, sounded good, 73.
All right, it runs about 10 to 15 dB on and all. Appreciate the offer, though. You have a good week. Stay well. Whiskey Alpha 2, Delta Victor United, ECARS 7255. Any mobiles or QRP or fixed check-ins for ECARS, give us a shout.
K2DDN checking in.
Calls phonetically, please. Copy's pretty rough.
KA2 Delta November checking in.
Kilo Alpha 2 Delta November. All right, anybody else? Check-ins, fixed or mobile, over. How you doing, Gerald? You're sounding good. Q5, over. Kilo Alpha 2 Delta November, are you there?
Oh, we're there. Very good. Just checking in, see if this rig is still working. Over.
Yeah, Gerald, the rig's working fine. You're sounding good. Thanks for checking in today. Anything else, over?
Okay, very good. That's the first that's been on in quite a while. Just recovering, so I won't be on too long. Thank you.
Hey, 73, Cheryl, get well soon. WA2 Delta Victor United, fixed check-ins, your call, over.
Thank you, K2DDN.
73, Cheryl, have a good day. This is Whiskey Alpha 2 Delta Victor United, ECARS 7255, looking for check-ins, fixed or mobile, over.
Kilowatt 2, Tango Charlie Foxtrot.
Kilo 2, Tango Charlie something, try it again, over.
Roger that, Kilowatt 2, Tango Charlie Foxtrot. That is in Foxtrot.
Yay, there we go. How you doing, Tom? Q4 to 5, over.
Roger that, same copy here. Very quiet on the band today. No noise level, ton of static crashes last night, but sounds good today. About 75 here in Scottsville, New York. And going to get outside and do a little bit of yard work. The humidity is broken, and be a good thing to get outside. Back to you, sir.
Yep, hope it happens down here. We're 88, and I think a thunderstorm's coming. I hear QRN in the background. 73, see you, my friend. You have a good week. We'll talk to you soon. Anything else? Over.
Negative, all set. Thanks for picking me up, and y'all have a great day. Here's Kilo 2, Tango, 73.
73s. Whiskey Alpha 2, Delta Victor United, ECARS, check-ins, fixed stations, over.
Victor Alpha 3, Queen Victoria.
Juliet Foxtrot Bravo, I think. Anybody else? Fixed stations, over.
Victor Alpha 3, Queen Victoria, QRP.
Victor Alpha 3, QRP, good luck. Try it again, over.
Okay, that's Victor Alpha 3, Queen Victoria. Victor Alpha
Queen Victoria, let's get you first. You're Q2 to Q3. What's going on, Bob? Victor Alpha 3, Queen Victoria, try it again, over.
Victor Alpha 3, Queen Victoria. Name is Bob. Located in Kingston, Ontario. No traffic for the net. No traffic, just a check-in. Over.
Okay, Bob, I think you turned it back to me. You're only running Q2 to Q3. I think you said you're QRP. You have a good week, my friend. Stay well. Next is Joe in Georgia. Come on in, Joe. Maybe not. I got a Kilo Alpha 1, Juliet Foxtrot Bravo, over.
Joe, ECARS number 10370, here in Northeastern Georgia. Things are kind of rough, but I'm currently in net control. Just want to say hello to everybody on board. Happy net.
Hey, real fine, Joseph. Okay, you got your Q5. Yeah, Q5 running, sounding pretty good, over.
Roger. Appreciate that. Yeah, like I say, the band seems to be a little rough, but you're a 9 over. That's 9 over. Good signal, good audio. Have fun with the net, my friend.
Yes, sir. You stay well now. Whiskey Alpha 2, Delta Victor United, ECARS 7255. Check in 6 stations, over.
Kilowatt Charlie 1, Mike Romeo.
Mike Romeo, anybody else?
WA2, Mike Foxtrot Sugar.
Mike, whoopsie, Mike Foxtrot Sugar, anybody else? How you doing there, Beantown Ray?
I'm doing great. Looks like we're finally going to have some much-needed rain. And I'm confused. Is this Bill or Roy? This is Bill, right?
Hey, you got it right. It's Sir Bill. Beautiful, Cape May, New Jersey.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to make sure. And I guess it's overcast in the upper 90s, but I'll take that over the upper 80s rather. I said I'll take that over the upper 90s for sure. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I'm just looking at the map and I see where the static crashes are coming from. Big line of thunderstorms coming over sort of south of Baltimore and headed up to New York. I can see where that's going. So hopefully that'll be here in an hour or so, and we might get some rain out of it. We really need it. Anything else, Ray?
No, that's it, buddy. You take care and enjoy the day. KC1MR, Beantown, right clear.
73s. Next up is Tom from Lexington Park. How are you, sir?
Okay, thank you. This is W2, Mike Foxtrot Sierra, Tom. Okay, Lexington Park. We've got 92 degrees. Heat index right now is 106. Really hot in there already.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the map. Are you getting any of that rain, or is that to the north, or storm, is that to the north of you?
It's coming here about 4:30 today. Right there, thunderstorms and lightning there. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's kind of what I heard. It looks like it's around Baltimore now. 73s, my friend. Thanks for checking in. You're a good Q5. Nice audio. Anything else?
No, sir. Rachel, what's your call sign?
I'm sorry. Whiskey Alpha 2, Delta Victor United. Name's Bill, and I'm in Cape May, New Jersey. Have a good day, Tom. Stay well. Mobiles, QRP for ECARS. Your call, over.
Right. We're from New Jersey originally.
6 stations for ECARS. Call WA2 Delta Victor United. Over. Whiskey Alpha 2, Delta Victor United, ECARS 7255. Fixed check-ins, over. Whiskey Alpha 2, Delta Victor United, net control ECARS 7255. Looking for fixed check-ins. Your call, over. This is Whiskey Alpha 2, Delta Victor United, ECARS 7255. Looking for check-ins, fixed stations, over. This is Whiskey Alpha 2, Delta Victor United, net control ECARS 7255. Looking for fixed. Looking for mobile check-ins. Your call, over.
November Charlie, November 4, November Charlie Juliet.
November 4, November Charlie Juliet. Anybody else?
It's in 4-inch, just checking the antenna out, just want to know if it's working, sir.
November 4, November Charlie Juliet, and let's see who that could be. That's Don down in North Carolina. You sounded good, Q5, nice and mild, over.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Just working on the antenna here, and I ain't got it right yet, but I'm working on it. So thanks a lot. Thanks for the report. N4NCJ, and thank you for coming back to me.
Yeah, you're sounding good. You're a good S9, and that's pretty good today. The band's pretty light. WE2 Delta Victor United, ECARS 7255. Anybody else, over? This is Whiskey Alpha 2, Delta Victor United, ECARS 7255. Looking for check-ins. Fixed stations, over. Whiskey Alpha 2, Delta Victor United, ECARS, check-ins, fixed for mobile.
Kilo Bravo 1 Golf.
Kilo Bravo 1 Golf. Anybody else? Good afternoon, Bill. How are you doing? You're sounding loud. Over.
Oh, thank you. Well, hopefully loud but not obnoxious. And ECARS 10454, by the way, if you haven't picked that one up yet. Yeah, just winding up a lunch break and thought I'd poke my nose in the door for a little bit. I think doesn't the net cease operations at 1:30?
That's correct.
Yeah, so I got in under the window.
Yep, we quit at 1:30 for the Kennedal hoppers out west on 3.5, 7253.5. We tear them up and they tear us up, but we tear them up more. So we came to an agreement. We stop our net at 1:30. You're sounding good. You have a good week. Anything else?
Nope, not just that, but I'm going to go check them out. At least keep them on in the background. Not just getting ready for a line of convection to work its way through. It looks like it's heading up to my west. Severe thunderstorm watches are up, and on the back side of that is breaking the back of the heat waves that we've had for 7 days over 90 degrees, which is well, actually, I don't know if today is actually going to break 90, so we might not have broken the record, but it'd be good to see it go and get back into the 80s, which is a little more tolerable. Anyway, 7-3, have a great week, KBONG.
73, see you. W82 Delta Victor United, ECARS 7255. 6 check-ins, your call, over. This is Whiskey Alpha 2, Delta Victor United, ECARS. Looking for check-ins, 6 or mobile, or QRP. Your call, please, over. Somebody's locks are stripping. Check into ECARS. Call WA2DVU. Over. This is WA2 Delta Victor United. That's control for ECARS on 7255. ECARS meets Monday through Friday until 1:30. Weekends we stop about noon. ECARS is a directed net. We work from a list. It is not a rag queue net. However, things get quiet and we can yak it up a bit. My name is Bill, and BQTH is Cape May, New Jersey, which is the home of the United States Coast Guard Basic Training Center. Looking for check-ins, fixed or mobile. Your call, please.
Victor America 3, Japan Tango.
November.
I think I got Fox Golf, November, and then a Juliet Tango. Anybody else? Juliet Tango, your full call.
Victor Alpha 3, Japan Tango, 59 Bill.
Oh, wow. You are sounding great. How did I get that? Victor Alpha 3. Juliet Tango. Yeah, you're sounding good, Jim. Q5, you're almost 10 over 9.
Oh, that's good to hear. I just finished doing some work on the vertical. The XYL was on vacation. She decided to come home early. Too much rain in northern Ontario, so I had to clean up the shack and clean up the backyard. Back to you.
Uh-oh. Boy, I wish we could get some of that rain. Although it looks like it's getting a little overcast out. Maybe something's coming. You have a good week, my friend. You're sounding good. Anything else?
No, that's it. God bless America. Good to hear your voice. You're the only station I'm hearing on the band.
Holy mackerel. I didn't know it ran uphill. That's great. 73's Jim. Stay well. Next up is Mr. Leroy. How are you today?
I am doing fine, Bill. And we're having a little bit of overcast here, but it's trying to sprinkle, but that's about it. And it's 81 degrees, and you're a 5'9 plus, Bill, over.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. It's still 88 here. Now it's saying it's partly sunny, so maybe we might be getting a little bit of relief from this past week. Again, you're sounding good. Anything else, Leroy?
Nothing more, Bill. Thanks for picking me up there, and we'll catch you later on down the log. And 1FTN will be clear.
73's ECARS, fixed or mobile check-ins. Your call, over. This is Whiskey Alpha 2, Delta Victor United, ECARS 7255. Looking for check-ins, fixed for mobile. Over.
Kilo Charlie 8, Sierra Delta Lima.
Okay, CDL. Anybody else? How you doing, Tom? You're sounding pretty good. 2-4 to 5, over.
Okay, very good, QSO. You're about a 5'4", kind of weak copy, but you are readable. Good afternoon, sir. I've got the old Hot Water 101 on the air. I'm having a good day. Nice day out here. Over.
Hey, 73's, my friend. You have a good week. Stay well. Anything else?
No, we're all good. I know you're concerned about over with. Well, I'll say 7-3. We'll talk you down the line. We'll talk another day. 7-3. ECARS is 8453. 7-3. Take care.
73's. W2DVU, fixed for mobile check-ins. Your call for ECARS. Over.
Echo Delta Yankee.
Echo Delta Yankee, nice signal. Come on in.
Oh, thank you, sir. You're about 5'9" here in southwestern New York.
You're doing good too, Ed. You're running Q5, nice and loud. What's going on?
Nothing, just checking in. Got some problems with the antenna. I was kind of wondering how we sounding over there. No RF feedback or anything?
Oh, no. Audio is great. Q5, S9. Life is good.
Life is real good. All right, sir. Thank you very much. Boy. Sometimes antenna problems or something else, right?
WDVU ECARS 7255. Check-in 6 for mobile. This is WA2 Delta Victor United Bill, Cape May, New Jersey. I'm looking for check-ins for ECARS, fixed or mobile. Your call, please. Over.
Hotel X-Ray Victor.
A6Z, nice signal. Anybody else? Over. Hey, Samuel, you're sounding good, man. Q5 and loud.
Good afternoon. I hope you're having a fine day. Sounds like you are anyway. Glad that you're getting a few check-ins today. Looks like there'd be a few more, but everybody may be out mowing the yard. That's what I need to be doing. But I thought I'd put it off another day anyway. Yes, this is Sam out of Trenton, North Carolina. Call is Kilo 4 Hotel X-Ray Victor. And I believe my, I can't remember what my member number is. Sure can't remember. Maybe somebody can tell me because my computer's on the blink. And it has been for quite some time. I've been trying to make my mind up what to replace it with. I think I'll go back with another Dell because that Dell lasted me about 7 years before it got corrupted and I started having so much trouble with it. I'll get it cleaned out now and it goes right back after about a week or so. It does the same thing all over again. Anyway, back to net, and man, you're sounding good. Good 5.9 plus, 5 to 10 over, good and solid, and nice clean audio. 73 from Kilo 4, Hotel X-Ray Victor.
Hey, thanks a lot, Sam, for the report. You're doing good. You were hitting 10 over 9 a couple times. Yeah, I recommend Dell too. I've had them. I always had HPs, but lately quality control has really gotten pretty crappy. And we had an old Dell, and I thought, well, let's get a Dell laptop and see how that is, and really like it. What's this? This one is the ham computer's an old HP, only a couple years old, so hopefully that'll keep going for a while. But you're sounding good, man. Stay well. Anything else?
Oh, that's it. Just wanted to check in and let you know that I'm still kicking and running around here about knee-high anyway. So take care of yourself, man. Keep up the good work, and we do appreciate it. Kilo 4, Hotel X-Ray Victor.
73 Sam, WA2 Delta Victor United. Check-ins for ECARS this afternoon. Your call, please. Over.
Alpha Charlie 2, Alpha Alpha.
We got an Alpha. Give me the full call, Alpha.
Yeah, the call is Alpha Charlie 2, Alpha Alpha.
All right, gotcha. Anybody else? Over. Hey, good afternoon, Nick. You're sounding pretty good. No Q5. Oh, nice audio. Over. Alpha Charlie 2, Alpha Alpha, you there, Nick? Over.
Roger, no static crashes. Number is 208 for contact, and first time we had talking in a long time. Over.
Yeah, last time was, I got you as May 5th, checking in. Oh, yeah, May 5th, 2021, son of a gun. Anyhow, you're sounding pretty good, and the static crashes are starting down here, too. It's getting a little overcast, so maybe something's on its way. Have a good week, Nick. Anything else?
That would be good, Bill. Thanks for picking my call up. Have you had a good day. AC2880.
73 is Whiskey Alpha 2, Delta Victor United. Anybody else for ECARS? For mobile, your call, please. Over. NJ2US, are you lurking? Over. Heading down to this home stretch. I smell dinner cooking. Looking for check-ins. 5 more minutes to go. Check-in for ECARS. Fix for mobile. Your call, please. Over. This is Whiskey Alpha 2, Delta Victor United, ECARS check-ins, over.
Kilo 8, Whiskey Yankee.
Kilo 8, Whiskey Yankee, anybody else, over? Good afternoon, Rich, how are you doing? Your Q5 sounded good, over.
Delta Echo Whiskey, mobile. Kilo 8, Whiskey Yankee. Man, it's Frank, located in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And you are 5'9", good copy here.
Okay, real fine. I think I got your call in here wrong. Give me your call again.
Kilo 8, Whiskey Yankee.
Oh, Kilo 8, Whiskey Yankee. Okay, that's Frank in Pittsburgh. Okay, Frank, you're running Q4 to 5. Sounding okay. Over.
Roger. I'm just running about 60 watts to a dipole 5-con 781, and I just thought I'd give you a call.
Yeah, real fine. Thanks for checking in today. You're sounding good. Have a good week. We'll talk to you again soon. Anything else?
7-3s, and you have a good lunch and have a great day. Kilo 8, Whiskey Yankee, clear.
73s. Had a mobile trying to check in. Full call, over. Another thing.
Kilo Alpha 2 Delta Echo Whiskey KA2 DEW, over.
All right, yeah, you're running Q2 to Q3, Tad. Sorry about that. How you doing?
Doing well. I'm just mobiling around out for lunch around Durham, North Carolina. I'm near home in Durham, North Carolina, just heading out for lunch. Over.
Okay, got most of that. Enjoy your lunch, Tad. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate the call. Anything else?
Negative 73. Have fun. Thanks for running the net.
73 is WA2DVU. Check-in 6 for mobile. Over. W4, try phonetically. You're pretty weak. Over.
Whiskey Bravo 4, Zulu Alpha Romeo. Over.
Okay, ZAR. Let's see who you are. And you are John in North Carolina. John, you're Q3 to 4. How you doing today? Over.
Pretty good. I don't know. You say you're not copying me good. Someone was loading up on frequency, so I was having a difficult time there for a little bit. I'll copy now. Over.
Yeah, you're sounding okay. You're Q4 to 5. Sounding good, John. Appreciate you checking into ECARS this afternoon. You have a good afternoon. Anything else?
Negative, thanks. So let me check in.
Okay, 73's, John. I'm going to be early today. My shift is up. Everyone have a good afternoon. This is Whiskey Alpha 2, Delta Vic United, Cape May, New Jersey, for ECARS. Out.
Nice tuner upper.
We just notch those creeps out. We ignore them. WA2DVU.
That's what happens when you eliminate the Morse code as a requirement. KD4 FOB.